And we are live. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Fresh Fit Podcast After Hours Edition. We're joined 9 lovely ladies, man. Got a great show planned for y'all. Let's get into it. I mean, hey, listen, if you want to get off, if you want to leave, you're more than welcome.
I asked you to stop with the question and you didn't. Do you
get
want
out.
me to
That's
leave?
serious. Get the f- out. Put your shoes on outside. You don't got to put them on in here.
I know the night is not as it would seem. I must believe in something, so I'll make myself believe it. This time.
All right, and we are live. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Fresh Fit Podcast After Hours Edition, man. We just finished up a great interview with Paul Alex, man. We talked about, running an ATM business, being in law enforcement, etc. If you guys really want to get a behind-the-scenes look at what it's like to investigate narco trafficking, go check out that podcast. Also, patreon.com/freshfit, guys. Go ahead and check us out over there so you get all the behind-the-scenes content.
And the most recent, Frank Castles.
Yes,
with
Frank Castles and all the crazy
other
shit.
one.
Yes, the one that we did with Gideon. That was a very interesting show. Also, guys, we're no longer on Spotify, Google, or Apple Podcasts. We're now on Megaphone. So if you guys want to listen to us on the go with your headphones, of course, so you don't get fired at your job, make sure to check us out on Megaphone. Links are below. We have two different channels, one for Fresh and Fit if you guys want the money stuff, the girl stuff, or the call-in shows, or the after hours if you guys want to listen to the discussions with the ladies. Also, check us out on discord.gg/Fresh and Fit, guys. On there, we have a bunch of supporters from all different walks of life from all over the globe talking. You can go ahead and join a community and, enjoy yourself over there. Also, get the merch, freshfitpodcast.com. We got all the t-shirts, hoodies, and slogans you guys have come to learn and love. Got some new designs on the way. Still waiting on Christina to finish them. She's slacking over here, so I'm going to roast her after the show. But we got some designs that are going to be pretty funny. I think you guys will enjoy them. And then also, guys, check us out on Fresh Fit Clips, man. Go ahead and check us out over there. We post 3 clips per day on there, and we're also going to start posting shorts as well. You might not have time to watch a full-on pod. Go ahead and check us out on our other YouTube channel, Fresh Fit Clips. Help us hit 300K on there. And then Fresh has a vlog channel.
And guys, for behind the scenes, check out the vlog channel. We do live streams when we travel, all the fun stuff. Check it out. 100K on the way. Let's go.
And check me out, guys, on Fed 1811 on that channel. I break down, thank you, Chris. I break down criminal cases. The last one I did was John Wayne Gacy, a.k.a. the Killer Clown. It was a 3-hour plus broadcast, but I covered, how he became crazy, the 33 murders, how they found the bodies in his house back in the 70s, his killing spree from 1972 to 1978. I also covered the Jeffrey Dahmer case. And I'm right now working on a project for y'all with Bin Laden and how the CIA found him. That's going to drop on Thursday. So if you guys want some more crime-type narrative drama stuff, well, crime narratives, because it's not really drama, it's the truth. Check me out over there on Fed 1811, guys. Ain't nobody else doing it like that. And then, Chris, go ahead.
And ladies, send me a DM and say Poxon. Come on to our show. Shout out to the team in the back. Zena, Detox, Icy, and Smiley. And yeah, just come on to our show. Make sure send me a DM. I don't know what we're doing next year or from now. I might get canceled. I don't know what the fuck. So just make it happen, ladies, and let's get it.
Cool. And we already got 4,000 y'all in here, man. So do me a quick favor, guys, and go ahead and like the goddamn video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and we'll start with the introductions.
We're 15K away from 1 mil, so let's go.
Yeah, we're almost there.
Ladies, give us your name, your age, what you do for a living, dating status, education level, and if you want to, of course,
your body count.
And we'll start right here. So name, age, what you do for a living, dating status.
Okay, hello everybody. My name is Julia. I'm from Finland, but I live partly here in Miami, also in Marbella, Spain.
Okay.
And
how old are you?
I'm 25.
What do you do for work?
I model.
Okay.
And
Fresh, go ahead and ask your normal question.
Okay.
And
just to make sure, because you have to be verified. Are you in Vogue?
I'm not in Vogue.
You're not a model then. Drink said it's best. You're not a model then.
What's your highest education level completed?
I study international business. I'm writing my thesis.
Okay. So you're pursuing your master's degree then?
No, my bachelor's in the University of Applied.
Okay. They're having you write a thesis. Okay. So you're pursuing your bachelor's degree right now.
Yeah, we need to write that in Finland.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. And then, so Julia, Finland, 25, model. You're working on your bachelor's degree. Are you single, relationship, sugar daddy? What's your relationship status?
Oh, I don't even know what I am. I've been in a relationship for 5 years, but I don't know what my status is right now.
Oh, he hasn't.
It's uncom.
Is he single? He's your boyfriend though, or no?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Oh shit, he don't claim her. She don't even know. All right, so she's single, like single kinda.
Single kinda.
Okay, all right. Complicated. So she's been having sex with the same guy for 5 years, but if someone else comes along, she'll take it. All right.
Yeah.
What about you? What's your name?
Big Baddie. Ooh.
That's your government name, Big Baddie?
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. Birth certificate.
You already know.
Okay.
I'm 23 years old. I just graduated from UIC in Chicago. I am from Chicago, born and raised.
Okay.
And
What'd you major in UIC?
Chirac.
sociology with a minor in women and gender studies.
Okay.
Yeah.
So sociology,
Mhm.
That's awesome.
Chicago.
That's good.
Relationship status, having fun, just happy. I'm just
Okay. So single, and then what do you do for work?
What do I do for work? I manage social media, people's social medias.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Social media
Marketing.
manager.
Yeah.
Marketing. Mhm.
Okay. What about you? What's your name?
My name is Melissa. I'm 18. I'm a life insurance agent and I sell puppies.
Wait, you said you're a what agent? Life insurance agent?
Yeah.
Okay, so you sell life insurance?
Sell puppies?
And
Yeah.
puppies?
What kind of puppies?
All kinds.
All kinds.
All kinds.
Okay.
You breed them yourself?
Hmm?
You breed them yourself or no?
No.
Okay.
Where are you originally from?
Cuban, Colombian.
Well, I mean, like, where'd you grow
Oh,
up? Like, where'd you go to high school and stuff?
Kissimmee.
Okay, so you're from Orlando.
Yeah.
That's a red flag.
Okay.
Just saying.
Are you Puerto Rican?
No.
What are you? You said Cuban, right?
Cuban and Colombian.
Okay, Cuban and Colombian. 18, life insurance. Okay, single relationship.
Relationship.
Okay, how long y'all been together?
Couple months.
Okay, so brand new.
Womp.
All right, cool. And then highest education level completed, probably high school, right? Are you in
Yep.
college?
No.
You're not? Okay. What about you? What's your name?
Hey y'all, my name is May.
Hey, y'all.
What is it? May what?
My name is May Jean.
May Jean?
Majean.
Okay, May Jean. Okay.
Yeah.
How old are you?
They call me May May. I'm 26.
Okay, not to be confused with Majin, right? Or
Excuse
Majin
me.
Boot. Never mind.
Try your
So, all right, but it's spelled like it. So it's Majin 26. What do you do for work?
How I do hair and makeup.
Okay, hair and makeup.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
Oh yeah, I'm from California. You know, I'm
Okay.
from the Bay.
Okay, from the Bay.
Okay. Shout to the Bay.
Oakland?
Yeah. No, San Jose.
San Jose? Okay.
Mhm, South
And-
South Bay.
Okay. Relationship, single, married.
You know what? I'm seeing someone, but it ain't got serious yet.
Oh.
Okay.
So seeing someone, but if something better comes along.
No,
trade up.
actually, I told myself after this is over, I'm not doing it no more.
Oh.
I'm not gonna do it no more. Okay.
Are you tuned
Hey,
in?
nigga, whoever you are, you better not mess up.
Are you tuned in?
It's crazy. You know, it's crazy. I like women too, so whatever
How
I
you
find out
doing?
that's what's gonna
All right. All right. So what is so single somewhat? You said you do hair and makeup,
be.
26.
Yeah.
And then okay. And highest education level completed, college, high school.
Yeah, I finished high school. I went to college for medical assisting from 18 to 19. And I stopped, went to the streets.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. What about you? What's your name?
How you doing? I'm coming over.
What? Your name is coming over?
Karma.
Oh, Karma Nova.
Like the bitch.
Okay. Okay.
And Nova.
So Karma.
Yeah,
Okay.
with a Karma with a K.
Okay.
Nova like the star.
Okay. How old are you?
28.
Okay.
Mm.
What do you do for work?
I'm a mother, rapper, actress, bartender.
Okay. And then where are you originally from?
New York, Bronx, New York. You're
Bronx? Okay.
popping,
Yeah.
baby.
What's your relationship status? Single?
Single as
relationship?
fuck.
Okay. I'm
Okay.
gonna put in the as fuck in there too. And then what's your highest education level completed?
I got my associate's degree in business management.
Okay.
I'm gonna have a
Associates.
chain of bars.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. And then what about you?
What's up, y'all? I'm Savannah, aka Mix Sav. I'm from LA,
Uh-huh.
period. And I'm a business owner, entrepreneur, and a future flight attendant.
Okay.
Okay.
What business do you own particularly?
I have a brand called Mixed Beauty.
Okay. What do you sell? Beauty products?
Lashes, lip glosses,
Okay.
purses, all that good stuff.
Okay.
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 Mhm.
And then how old are you?
I'm 21. It's my birthday, y'all. I just turned 21.
Okay.
It goes down here from here.
What's your status? Single, relationship, boyfriend, married?
It's
Sugar daddy.
complicated. It's
So sugar daddy. Okay. Cool. All right. So I'll put single. And then are you in college right now, or what's your highest education
No.
completed?
I graduated.
High school?
Yes.
Okay, so high school. Cool. All right. What about you?
Hi guys, my name is Paola. You might know me from Migos, Paola. I am 29 years old. I also do hair and I'm also a medical assistant. I just graduated. I'm going back on Wednesday for HSA. And I'm single, so holla at me if you need me.
You said you graduated. What?
Wait, no, what, medical?
Yeah, medical assistant. So No, not don't. What's that sound? What's that sound supposed to mean?
What'd you graduate in? Like you said you graduated like high school, like college, like
No, college.
college. What's your bachelor's degree?
No, I'm about to work on my associate's degree right now, so I'm excited because I'm going to be managing the hospitals.
So you would have got like a
organizing.
trade then.
Yeah, I got a trade, a certification.
So you got like a certification. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, but you're pursuing your bachelor's degree too.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then where are you originally from?
I'm from Miami, but I'm Haitian and also Dominican.
Okay.
Okay.
So Miami.
Yeah.
And then let's see here. And then single relationship.
I'm single, guys.
Okay. Cool.
As fuck.
Okay. What about you? What's your name?
Hi, my name is Truth. I'm from the Bronx.
Sorry. What is it? Truth?
Truth. Like I speak nothing but the truth.
Is that your government name as well?
Yes. Well, no. Actually, no.
Okay. I was about to say we have a very unique panel of individuals here with the names.
Yeah, but no, I rather truth than my actual government name.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 29.
Okay. What do you do?
I'm a single mom.
Wait, 29?
Huh?
She's 29 now.
29. And it's a problem to be single mom?
Bruh.
Is it a problem?
Okay, so you're a mom. So you don't work right
Yes,
now?
I do work. I'm a
okay.
life insurance agent as well. I sell
Okay.
life insurance.
Are you also from Kissimmee?
Yes. Well,
Okay.
no, I'm from the Bronx. I live in Kissimmee. You're
Okay. Relationship status?
It's complicated.
Single as well, I guess.
Yeah.
Wow, single as fuck. What's going on with you, man, nowadays?
And then
Get it together.
highest level of education completed?
GD.
GED. Okay. Cool. All right. And then did y'all come together or no?
Yeah, me and her came
You
together.
came
Yeah.
from Kissimmee together. All right.
Mhm.
Cool. And for the audience that are wondering, that's right in the Orlando metropolitan area,
Yes.
Central Florida.
Not far.
Because some people might be like, "What the fuck is Kissimmee?"
Right.
All right. What about you?
What's up, everybody? My name is A1 Styles, but you can call me A1 for short.
Okay.
I'm
Another
29.
unique name. A1.
I'm 29 years old.
Wait, 29?
Okay.
Yeah.
Nah, she that prime meat. Don't play.
So A1 29. What do you do for work?
I'm a hair artist and I also make wigs.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then where are you originally from?
I'm born in New York, Queens, New York, but raised in Miami.
Raised in Miami.
Yeah.
Okay, so I consider you from Miami.
Yeah.
And then relationship status?
I'm dating.
Someone or you're just single?
I'm dating someone. We're not
Okay.
in a relationship, but we dating.
Okay. So are y'all exclusive? Like you ain't seeing nobody else?
I ain't seeing nobody else right now.
Okay. Or she says. All right. And then your highest education level completed?
High school.
Okay, cool.
He's watching.
All right. I think we got go ahead, first, take it away.
Okay, so ladies on the panel, first question for you, right? Let's say you find a man that you respect and you care about, and he has to do something, for example, delete your Instagram, right? What would make you say, you know what? Because this man is doing these things, I'll say yes and I'll delete that. Or, for example, he ain't doing shit, I ain't doing nothing. So, for example, the question is, what would make you say yes to his demands versus no? So, you meet a guy, you like him. What make you say yes to him for his demands versus no? And we'll start right here.
What would a man need to have to make you give up your Instagram?
Yeah.
There you go. There's the question.
Okay.
What would the man need to have for you to give up your Instagram?
That's
Start
easy.
here.
Okay. First of all, my Instagram is my business. So if you telling me to get rid of my business, it's a problem.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you have
That's it.
So do you have a
You gotta
personal Instagram or do you have I mean obviously you have an Instagram for your business, but do you have a personal Instagram as well?
That
To
one
complement that?
Instagram, that one Instagram is everything, like the whole brand. I don't have like one personal where I post something
Okay.
different.
So let's say this. Let's say he told you, yo, in your instance, particularly since you're using it to make money, you have to take all pictures down of yourself that convey some type of sexuality. You dress a certain way, whatever. All provocative pictures got to go. What would it take for you to take that stuff down?
Damn, all provocative pictures gotta go. I
Yeah.
don't really have provocative pictures like that.
Oh, you have to think about it a little bit here.
Yeah, I had to think about it. Like I don't really have thirst traps like that posted on my page.
Okay, like that, which means there still are some. So what would it take for you to get that sum?
It's nothing. Listen, you gotta let me be me. You can't.
Okay. So you're not changing.
I'm not changing
It doesn't
nothing.
matter what he has.
No,
Okay.
no, you gotta fuck with me for me.
Gotcha.
All right.
Facts.
What about you?
Well, if he does the same thing that he's asking me to.
So he's got.
So he got deleted as well.
Exactly.
That's the only way.
It's a two-way street. It's not one way. It's two-way. You want 100%, I want 100% too. So you want me to delete my Instagram, delete yours too. You want me to delete all my social media, then you delete all your social media as well.
true.
So everything he's
that or
doing
not.
plus that as well.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
It doesn't matter
Oh,
because
doesn't
you're telling me to delete my social media, but you're telling me to delete my social media, but you still have yours active. Why?
I love that energy.
what?
I love that energy. That's all.
No,
interesting.
it's a two-way street. That's it. You want to give me 100, I'm gonna give you 100 too, but it has to be two ways, sweetheart. It can't be one way. I'm sorry. That's
Just
how
out
it
of
gotta go.
curiosity, do you think men and women are equal?
Duh.
Yeah.
Not from a human being sense. Not from a human being sense. I mean, yeah, of course they're
from a
equal.
human
Value of
being-
life. I'm talking about from what they bring to a relationship. Are they equal? Yes or no?
What they bring to the table, it's a 50-50 because
Okay. You
a
think it's
man
equal?
can bring everything on the table just like a woman can. However, there are times where a man would expect more from a woman and he has to just like do whatever he wants. And that's not
Okay.
right.
So you think it's equal?
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough. What about you?
As for me, I also advertise off my business page, but I also have a personal page, and I got hacked twice. So it don't really matter to me if he even tells me to delete my business page. I would do it in a heartbeat because I lost all my followers, by the way.
What would he need to have in place for you to do that, though?
Maybe money, maybe
just
he
attractive.
doesn't
And
really.
that's it?
The fact that I got hacked,
it
and
don't matter.
it don't really matter.
All
That's
right.
the whole point. Is
So
what
she
I'm
doesn't
saying.
care anymore.
No.
And ladies,
All
for
right.
no one, let's base it on a personal page, not a business page. All right.
Okay.
What about you?
No,
No.
I'm
No-
not doing
not
it.
doing it?
Because I'm auto too as well. So for you to have me delete my Instagram is like you got to delete your too. Like she said, you got to delete
Exactly.
yours too.
Okay.
So
Not
what,
doing it.
do you also think that men and women are equal within a relationship?
No.
Okay, so wouldn't it be a little strange that you would want an equality when it comes to removing an Instagram when you guys are not equal?
Yeah. But no, I don't know.
Interesting. Okay.
It's giving. I don't know.
Cool.
What
Very,
about you?
very interesting.
Miss
Okay.
Nova?
But you ain't doing it. But to answer it, you're not doing it, and you think you guys are equal.
Yes.
Okay.
Honestly, that's not the type of problem that we're discussing in our relationship. That was never a problem to begin with. So why is it a problem now? We're not discussing that. We're on different levels, baby. I've already committed to you.
Exactly.
Okay. Let's say it bothers him. Let's say, you know what? Damn.
It's a prerequisite to get said commitment. Like you tell
We
him,
can
hey,
talk-
I want to take it to the next level. I know we've been hanging out, whatever, but I want to be your girl. And he tells you, oh, really? Okay. Well, I don't date girls that have pictures of their ass on the internet. What would it take for you to give that up?
I'm gonna put up a good fight in far as understanding his mindset, as far as why the picture that was posted when I started fucking you a problem now.
Well, he's not trying to negotiate. What does he have to have in place for you to take it down? That's the question. Not why is it a problem? More, it's what
What do
does
you
the guy
mean?
need to have in place for you to take it down? Or there's nothing that could be in place.
No, there's we're not talking about that. Was never an issue before. So why is it? It's not an issue.
Well, no.
My man's not asking me to
Please
take
answer the
shit down.
questions, right?
I don't understand.
Hold on. You meet a multimillionaire. He
Okay.
asks you to do one thing, which is delete your Instagram.
No.
No matter what, you would say no.
No.
Doesn't matter
You're
what he
asking me
brings.
to
Okay,
change.
so it's a no.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah,
It's a no,
no.
all across. All right.
What about you?
Well, I got about 3. So I don't know. I'm a little sneaky one.
Not in the media.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna just put that out there. I'm a Leo. I'm very outgoing. So personally, I need to have Instagram until he does put a ring on his finger. Okay, until he.
So you need marriage.
I need a commitment. I do. I do agree with old girl over here who said if I gotta delete mine, you gotta delete yours. But also, I do think about this. Men are gonna be men. Okay, and if you really fuck with that man, and if he really fuck with you, that ain't gonna worry about nothing. Like you can look at it as much as you want because I know who you coming home to. Period. And I'm gonna tell you that now.
Okay. So so he would have to marry you and delete his Instagram as well. Sounds crazy when I actually say it out there, huh?
Why is Instagram a problem?
All I'm doing is just repeating what you say. All right, so
No, it's not a problem. I'll delete my Instagram for my name. I mean, for my man. I really would.
when he marries you and deletes his.
Yeah.
Okay, you said 3 things. Is there anything else that you need from to remove your IG?
No,
Okay.
I feel like we're
Just
gonna
those
make
two.
money on there. Why
Okay.
we gotta remove what?
Okay. What about you? What do you need in place to remove your social media?
Not much because I don't really care.
Okay.
So just loyalty, love, and respect. That's it. If he's all around a good person, that's it.
That's what's up.
Okay.
Okay.
So pretty simple things for you.
Okay. What about you?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not deleting my social media. I'm not deleting my social media. I don't care. Why? Why do I have to delete my social media? Is it a sense of insecurity?
Right.
Like, because
Right.
now I'm the type of person to start thinking like that. Now I think
Right.
about your moral compass. Because people, what is it about? People hitting on me on my social media? Because people hit on me in real life. What? I don't like a man that get mad at that girl for looking too good.
Okay.
That's what me. I like that.
gotta deal with it. I like that.
So just to put it in I guess perspective, the guy is coming to the table with a bunch of stuff. He just says, "Hey, you know what, babe? This bothers me. This one thing I want you to do: delete your Instagram." Will you still say no?
No, I'm saying yes. Why? I think it's a sense of respect.
What you just said? No.
No, listen. If he coming to the table with shit, like if he coming to the table with stuff to give me, like you know what I mean, and he making sure I'm straight. Like I feel like it's a sense of respect as a woman. Like I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I'm all for like.
But you do understand that your answer prior contradicted
That's
that.
what I'm saying. Yeah, that's why it's 50-50. I ain't gonna let you. Like I said, if he not coming to the table with his shit together, if he not coming to the table with his shit together, it's different type
Yeah,
of
but
niggas.
here's the thing. He's coming. Ladies, please pay attention to the question. He's coming to the table with his stuff together, but he's telling you, "I want you to take it to. I don't want you to be on Instagram with your ass all on the internet, whatever it may be." Right?
I'm keeping my Instagram,
You're
but
still
I'm taking
keeping
my
it.
ass off.
Okay, so you're gonna basically clean your IG up, but you're not getting rid of it.
Absolutely.
Okay, and even if he said, "Okay, well,
Compromise.
that's fine," but then you're not gonna be, elevated to girlfriend. You still would be okay with that?
I'll go find me another.
Okay, so you'll leave before you. Okay. What about you?
I also work with my social media, so I don't see a reason why I would need
Well, he
to
would tell
stop
you take your
working.
provocative pictures down. What would you say to that?
I
What would
don't
you
ha-
need in place? What would you need in place for him to do that?
For him to do the same if he has that kind of pictures. But I don't post pictures what I
I don't think men wear
what I
bikinis.
think
Yeah.
is
I mean, they don't wear shirts and speedos.
yeah, right.
Oh God. Okay. So you also think men and women are equal because he has
I
to take
think
his
so.
Instagram down as
Yeah,
well.
for sure.
And then what else does he have to have in place? He has to take his down. Anything else?
No, just be loyal and yeah, I don't think Instagram is like real life. So
Whoever my man is gonna love her.
So it shouldn't be a problem.
Okay,
No, it shouldn't
so
be.
here's another scenario for you, right? Let's say your man is home and you're getting dressed to go with your girls, and you say to him, "Babe, I'm going out with the girls. It's gonna be lit." And you're dressed a little bit, I guess, revealing for Halloween. He says to you, "Hey, babe, respectfully, I don't like that. Could you change?" Are you gonna change? If not, why not? And we'll start right here.
No, I'm not gonna change.
Why not?
Because I'm gonna wear what I want. It doesn't matter.
Go queen.
So,
Yeah.
so your man that you love and care about says to you, "Babe, respectfully, I don't like that. You're still gonna wear it?"
Well,
No wonder that nigga didn't commit for 5 years.
no, I'm gonna wear whatever I want to. No, I don't think that's.
All right.
Okay,
You're not
so
changing.
changing.
All right.
No.
What about you?
I fucking leaving.
I'm changing. Like I said, it's a sense of respect. I mean, it's Halloween. Bitches think it's time for us to be sluts. No cap. I just like I said, it's a sense of respect.
Facts.
All right, so you're changing. What about you? Are you changing?
Yeah, I mean, I would even ask him beforehand because what's the point
Okay.
if I'm in a relationship?
Okay. What about you? Are you changing?
Yeah, I'm gonna change.
Reluctantly?
I'm gonna change. I'm gonna be like, oh, for real, you don't like it?
Nah.
Would you give him a hard time about it though?
Yep.
I'd probably be like, babe, for real, it ain't cute.
Like I have to be asking him over and over again because I want to wear it so
Okay.
bad.
So you would change, but you would question it. Okay.
Heck yeah.
What about you?
I'm changing, but I'm taking it off later. We're gonna change for you, babe. I'm taking it off later. Like to get into that discussion real quick, because there
I'm
has
so
been.
lost right now. Please explain.
Wait, I know
If you're asking me,
Yeah, even the people here don't understand. Like, he's telling you change. Would you change, or
is he telling me to change because I look too sexy?
he doesn't like the way you're dressed?
Because I look too sexy?
Maybe it's a little bit more revealing.
Is it too revealing?
Too provocative.
Could be anything. Every man is different for their reasons, but the point is that he's telling you to change.
I've been asked to change before. I change. I'll change for you, babe. Because like you need to respect your man's wishes to a certain extent. When it's belittling your character or making you change as a person, then you could question it to the point. You got to pick and choose your battles with your relationship.
Facts.
All right, so you would change, but would you give him a little bit of lip on it? Because it seems like you would do it reluctantly.
I'm not gonna give you lip, daddy. We're gonna go out. You know what? I'm gonna respect it. I'm going out with my girls, like you said. I'm dressed to go out with my girls. You don't like what I'm wearing, I'm gonna be with a group of girls. I'm somebody who has experienced the backlash of being dressed too provocative, the backlash from society from being too sexy in the world. So I respect my man's wishes in the sense of he's protecting me.
All right, so you would change.
Yeah, I'm gonna change
All right.
for you, baby.
All right, what about you?
I'm a change.
I said that reluctantly. Would you really though?
If he ain't my
It's your
man, I'm
birthday.
not changing.
Okay, he has to be your boyfriend.
Yes, he got to be my man.
Okay, so he can't be a guy that you're seeing.
No.
Interesting.
Hell no, you don't have
Okay,
to.
just so I understand this real quick. This is only for your boyfriend. You guys are not doing this. You're not- let's say you're seeing a guy, and you want to be his girlfriend. You're not changing if he tells
Hell
you.
no.
No.
Interesting. Very
I just
interesting.
feel like he gonna have to take me for who I am.
Right.
Bitch, we dating. Thank you, next.
Is this too much for you? All right. I'll change.
Very, very interesting. Okay, so for the girls that said that they would change, that is under the condition that he's your serious boyfriend, not a guy that you're seeing that you like.
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
All of you?
Absolutely.
Yes, sure.
It's so
Oh,
funny.
let's talk about it.
When one person doesn't answer, they all just change. It's hilarious.
Yeah. All right.
That's what I disagree. Okay,
What about you?
First of all, if the outfit is expensive and he did not buy it, I'm not changing.
Period.
I'm not.
Yeah,
Because
that's good.
it cost me a lot of money to dress up nice, and you did not put 2 cents in it, so your 2
$30,
cents
dollar
do
store.
not matter.
So just to be clear, that's whether he's your boyfriend or not. You wouldn't care. You would not change.
No, he gotta pay for the outfit in order for me to take it off.
All
No.
right.
Facts.
What about you? Are you changing if he tells you?
Since you know you're changing.
You see how I'm set up is
Bruh.
I don't give a fuck. I don't. You either take me as I am or you
So you're
don't
not
take
changing.
me.
That's
Nope,
what I mean.
not changing at all.
Okay.
You dating a bad bitch, deal with a bad bitch.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Who hurt you?
And then,
A lot of people.
and then what about you? Are you changing or no?
Okay, so as for me, I think I'm gonna change because first of all, Daddy, you picking out the outfit,
Right.
and you know how I dress.
Yeah.
If you fucking with me, you should know how I dress, and
Right
I'm
there.
how I'm
Exactly.
dressing. You know what I mean? But you gonna
So
pick it
true.
for me,
Mm-hmm.
and that's how
Okay.
we gonna rock.
All right,
So
hold
you-
on. He tells you to change your pink hair. You gonna do it?
Oh yeah, what's the next color?
What you like, Vaughn?
What you like? Who you want to see? I'm
What if he
just
says your
saying.
natural hair?
He'll see it
That's
sometimes.
Okay.
Because of my profession.
Sometimes.
So, it gotta be sometimes because of my profession. You
And
see it
Exactly.
sometimes.
just so that I'm sharp on this, so you guys also are for you. You'll change, but the boyfriend's got to pick it. But he's got to be your boyfriend. Can't be a guy that you're seeing, right?
He gotta be my boyfriend.
Exactly.
Interesting. Okay.
It only makes sense that way.
Real quick, Fresh, I just got to ask this question real fast so that I can kind of get a grasp on this. We'll start here and we'll go around. Bare minimum height and bare minimum income that your man has to make.
Oh my God.
Just so I can get an idea here.
Okay, so now I have new requirements.
Okay, sure. What are your new requirements?
And he has to be 6 feet and taller.
Okay. And how much does he have to earn per year?
6 figures.
Okay, so 100,000. Cool.
Yeah.
What about you?
6'6".
Definitely 6'6" because I'm 5'10". So and money.
Wait, what's the bare minimum height? 6 what? 6'6" or 6 foot?
No, 6'6", 6 feet, and
She
6
want a big
inches.
guy.
Damn,
Okay.
I'm a big bitch, so I made that nigga to pick me up. You feel me? Like,
Okay, so he's got to be 6 foot and 6 foot and 100K per year.
Size matter.
no, not 100K. I don't give a fuck about money.
Oh.
Okay, give us a
Not
bare
the
minimum of because Kiss Me isn't that cheap either. These New Yorkers moved down, so and
What that
increased
mean?
their
Yeah,
real
kids, you
estate.
care about money.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but money don't make me horny. So
Okay.
Money pays the bills, though.
yeah.
I mean,
You could say six
Right.
figures. Yeah, 6 figures. 6 feet and 6 inches. 6'6" and 6 figures.
Okay.
And 12-inch.
100K. All right. What about
I would say
bare minimum height and income? And ladies, try to be independent with this. Like, don't go off of what the girl said prior. Just give what your standards are, no matter how small or large they may be. Go ahead.
Single for
whatever
life.
you think you're worth. Go ahead.
I would say 6'3" and at least 150K.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fair. I mean,
All right, cool.
that's like attainable, you know?
What about you?
I say I'm 5'2", so I say 5'9", and he at least got to make 30K a month.
A month?
Okay.
$30,000 a month.
Okay.
That's
Okay, a month. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
360K.
Is that 360?
That's
yeah, that is. Yeah,
you're running
good
about
math, yeah.
400K a year.
360K,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying?
So that's $360,000 a year. All right. What about you?
Yeah,
Bare
baby
minimum
girl.
height and income per year, or you can go per month like her if you want.
New York.
Girl, what's popping, baby?
Listen here.
I'm 5'4". He got to be at least 6'9". I don't like short niggas. I really don't.
That part right there.
6'9"?
5'9".
5'9".
5'9".
I was gonna say.
5'9". I like to look at you a little bit.
Okay. And bare minimum income?
I got 2 kids. You got to be able to provide for me. I would never ask you to provide for my kids because they're not your kids.
That part.
I got 2 kids. I'm single as fuck.
Same dad?
So you're telling me hold on because
Okay, here we go.
I think personally that like if I date a girl with kids, at some point she may not want to do it at the beginning. She may say, you know what, yo, Timmy needs some shoes. Or Timmy needs to drop to school. I just think personally, if you're dating a guy, eventually you got to pay some bills
Yeah.
for your kids at some point.
I get offended when a man asks me about my kids because it's none of your business. Straight up. It's none of your business. I would never make my kids your business.
Okay, well, here's the thing. We asked you how much would a man need to make, and then you immediately reverted to your kids. So even though you're saying, did you guys just catch that? Like, literally, we're asking you, what's the bare minimum he needs to make? And you're saying you don't care about the guy making money for your kids, yet that was the first instinct you had when we asked you.
I see an angle at this. I'm going to explain why I thought about my kids immediately. Because I'm an independent, successful woman.
Okay.
I provide for myself and my kids alone.
Okay.
So if I'm making a certain amount a month to live comfortably enough with me and my kids, you need to make enough to outshine me, baby.
Okay, so what is that number, please?
I'm going to go by month, like you.
Okay, sure. What is that?
$25,000 a month.
Okay, so that is a little over $250,000 a year, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah. Someone do the math here. All right, cool. What about you?
Talk your shit, girl.
So I'm tall. I'm 5'11". So I ain't gonna lie, I always get the shorter crowd that hits me up.
It's always a short crowd that likes
It's like 5'9".
So what's the bare minimum height he's got to be?
You know, actually 6'1", 6'2". I really like him
6'1".
tall.
Okay, and then how much does he have to earn per year?
He gotta listen, I ain't gonna lie. You need to be making some money. Like
okay.
That
Monthly
30K a month or 500 a year or something like that. I like real estate. I like business people.
30K a month is $360K per year.
Yeah, well, you need to be making that or at least 500 a year.
That's a big difference. Which one? 360 or 500K?
You need to make between 360K to 500 a year.
Okay.
I'm being dead serious. I yeah.
Okay. And then what about you? What's the bare minimum height for your guy? Well, yeah.
Minimum 5'8".
Okay. Income?
I don't really care.
Okay.
Like no less than 50,000.
No less than 50K. So 50K is the cutoff?
Yeah.
Okay. Is your guy at that level?
I would say so.
Okay. What about you? What's your bare minimum height and income?
Bare minimum height is gonna be about 6 feet. I'm 5'5", so
6 foot. Okay.
Yeah,
How much
for
per
sure.
year?
She's like, let me figure it out. She's like, wait a minute.
I'm gonna say
Wait, hold on. Wait.
hold on. Wait. Hold on. I'm gonna say I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna say about maybe 75 to 100,000
a year.
Yeah.
Okay.
I ain't gonna put too much pressure on nobody.
Okay.
Shit, cause I know I ain't perfect. I ain't finna set no high standards in, cause that's what females do. Set these high standards for men, and they come to the table and they ain't got shit.
Facts.
Can't even get their nails done.
I agree.
Ask for money for their wigs.
Preach.
Period. What about you? All right, Miss Finland, how much per year for you, and how much height?
We use centimeters in Finland.
That's
or
fine.
In
That's
Europe.
fine. That's
Go
fine.
ahead.
So I'd say like 175 centimeters.
175 centimeters.
And for the money,
That's like
I have
5
no.
feet and some change.
Is it?
I think so, like 6 feet.
Yeah, 6.
Yeah, that's 5 foot. No, it's 5'8".
Okay, yeah, that's what I
175
said,
centimeters is
5
5'8".
feet and some
Yeah.
change.
Let's
All
say
right.
so.
How tall are you?
I'm 170. How many?
So you're like 5,
5'6". I think 5'6".
5'6".
Yeah,
Okay.
5'6".
If you can speak,
So
to
5'8", and then how much per year?
I don't have any requirements for the money. For
Come
real,
on, there's
I
got to be a bare minimum.
No, but there is not because I don't have anything.
Oh,
She gets phone
No,
now,
for
that's why.
real. You just need to be loyal. That's enough.
It be a lot of unloyal girls
I get it.
treated like
that you know,
swear,
there's
for real.
podcasts out there where we can live in fairy tales and everything else, but here at Fresh and Fit, we tend to deal in reality and how things really operate. So, what is the bare minimum income your guy has to make?
But I don't know what to say because I really don't have any.
You can do it in euros if you want. How many euros, quid, whatever currency you want to use?
Love don't pay the bills.
It doesn't matter. 5,000 euros a month.
A month. Okay.
Okay.
5,000 euros a month.
That's 5 by 12.
Do the
that's
conversion real quick for us on that, Mom. Well, you got to convert it to US dollars.
Oh.
It's like
Gotta convert.
4,500 US dollars, I think.
No, it should be more. The euro is stronger than the US dollar right
no,
now.
it's not now.
Oh, it went
The
down?
rate, yeah.
Double check, Mo.
So
we'll
euros-
fact check it
euros
real
is more
fast.
than dollars.
5,000 euros to US and then multiply it by 12. All right, cool. So that would around 60K or somewhere around there, 60 to 70K
Yeah, probably.
US. Okay. And then you know what? Okay. Just to have fun with this. Number one, do you make that amount of money? And how common do you think this guy is that you just described?
It depends on the month. Because I work with my social media,
Okay.
so
Annually,
I
do
don't
you-
have the same income.
But do you make this amount of money yourself? And it's okay to say no, ladies. We understand that you want a guy that makes more money than you.
I don't.
So okay, you don't. Now, do you think that this guy is common, 5'8", making that kind of money?
Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
I'm not. I'm being honest. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not there, but I will get there.
Now, is the man that you're looking for here, which by the way, your stats were 6 foot tall, 75 to 100K per year. Do you think he's common?
Hell yeah.
You think he is common?
Better be shit.
What percentage of men do you think he falls into?
Shit, probably about
75.
Ladies, please let her answer.
Shit, I'm gonna say probably about. Damn, motherfucker, bro. I'm gonna say about 50, 60.
You think half of men earn this kind of money per year and are this height?
Give me 40.
40%.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. What about you? You described the man that's 5'8", making 50K per year. Number one, do you make that kind of money? And do you think your guys, what percentage of men do you think your guy falls into?
Yeah, I have, and I would say 50%.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. What about you? Your numbers were 6'1", making 360K to 500K per year. Number one, do you make that kind of money yourself?
I do not.
You don't. Okay.
Nope.
And then, do you think that what percentage of men do you think your guy falls into?
You know, it's rare that people always it's rare that they want to get their shit together. So, you know, I say 20%.
You think 20% of men fall in this category? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What about you? You said 5'9", 300K per year. Number one, do you make that kind of money per year? And is that a yes or no?
No, I don't make
Okay.
that kind of money.
And
per
that's fine,
year.
ladies. We understand that women date up. Now, the second question is, what percentage of men do you think fall in this category of 5'9", 300K per year?
About 60%.
60%. Okay, interesting. What about you? You said 5'9" and 360K per year. Number one, do you make that kind of money per year?
No, I do not. but
Okay.
I
Now,
will
what percentage of men do you think make that kind of money per year, and are 5'9"?
I say 60%.
Interesting. This is very, very telling. Okay. What about you? You said you described 6'3", 150K per year.
I do not meet the requires yet, and I would say at least 15% falls into that category.
Make $150,000 per year and are 6'3".
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. And then for you, 6 foot, 100K per year. Number one, do you make that kind of money per year?
I'm halfway there.
Okay, so no. And then what percentage of men do you think fall into this category?
I want to say like a realistic amount.
Yes.
Like 35%.
35% of men are 6 foot tall and make 100K per year.
Yeah. Because
Okay.
usually the men who are really who are very like successful, they're like under 6 feet.
Interesting. Okay. What about you? You said 6 foot, 100K per year. Number one, do you make that kind of money yourself?
Yes.
You do. Okay. And then first girl to actually make that money herself. And then what percentage of men do you think fall into this category of 6 foot making $100,000 per year?
I think 30.
You think 30%?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. All right. This was very, very, very
telling.
Very telling.
We got a clip to play.
Go ahead. You can play the clip.
So, Chris, could you bring the clip? And ladies, all of your answers is giving insecure. No, I'm just kidding. But we got a clip to play, a funny clip about this topic we covered.
That nigga munch.
About dress code. Let's play the clip.
Wait, can you give the background real quick on? You said it's about dress code?
Yeah. So basically, for example, we asked ladies, if your guy asked you to change your clothes, would you change your clothes?
Yep.
So here's the guy version of it. Here we go.
Getting all dressed up and telling my wife I'm going to Lowe's.
Hey, babe, I'll be right back. Let me run to Lowe's right quick. And
What are you wearing?
Clothes.
To Lowe's?
Yes.
Oh, he lying. Oh, he lying.
I'm-
You are not. Okay, let's go Lowe's. Let's go, babe.
Not
Come on.
let's,
No,
me.
no, I'm going with you. Let's go.
Okay.
So basically, for example, when you say, "Oh, I'm not gonna change," guys are like, "Damn!" Like that's one thing I asked for. When he was going to Lowe's, she's like, "I'm going with you." So it's just funny how they did that skit. But yeah, okay. So we'll do some chats real quick and then hop into more
Any
questions.
thoughts about video, Fresh?
Yeah, definitely. Because
Okay,
not a
cool.
lot of females are like that.
Right.
Not a lot of females are like that.
Okay, so give your take on it then. We'll start right here. What's your take on the video?
Oh, get my take on the video. Oh, I don't know. That shit gay fairy tale. I ain't gonna cap to you. Like, first of all, this nigga get on the suit. Like,
to go to
you
Lowe's.
going to Lowe's? Go ahead. Do your thing. Like,
You could wear a suit.
I be laughing.
Like,
Wear a suit to Lowe's, like,
I don't care.
But like, ideally, I don't know. Like, I don't have. I'm not insecure. I don't care. My man, if my man look good, he look good. I ain't gonna cap to you. Like, do your thing. Just maintain respect. Like, you know what I mean? I ain't really putting too much rules.
So
in
if your man's dressed well, he could go out wherever you don't
Hell
care.
yeah, I want him to, because I'm the type of person, like, I like when a girl tell my, like, you know, I like when my man get hit on. My man look good. If you ain't getting hit on, I ain't fucking with you.
That part.
If you never get hit on,
But
you
then-
doing something wrong.
But the question is, are men and women still the same?
I never said they was the same.
Okay.
That was not. I don't think they was the same. I don't think they'll ever be the same. I think we trying so hard to make it the same here today. We cannot. Women and men will never, ever be the same.
Period.
Miss Finland, what about you? Thoughts on the video? Would
I
you-
would maybe do the same because my boyfriend or ex-boyfriend or what is it so cheated on me, so I would maybe do the same as the woman did.
You did the same thing in the video?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Girl, he's still gonna cheat.
Okay.
They ain't gonna cheat if they want to.
Miss Dog. Dog breeder.
I don't care if you look good, but don't say you're going to Lowe's because you're not. You're lying.
Right. That's
Talking about Lowe's with a
crazy.
suit
So
on.
he, so he was capping?
Yeah,
Definitely.
Okay,
He
so
definitely
if that was you,
feels
what would you do then? Call
You're
him out?
lying. No,
You call him out?
I'm going with you. You can wear your suit, but I'm going with you.
Okay. What about you? What would you do?
Oh man, I just have to look at him like you can't be serious.
Damn goofy.
Man, sit down. What you need? I'm gonna do it. First of all, you ain't gonna play me.
Okay, Miss New York. What would you do?
Alright, nigga. We got okay. I don't know. He could go. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
You cool with
What? Yeah, I'm cool with it. You look great. Bye, babe.
Just don't come back.
No, come back. Please
Yo,
come
you
back.
know when the girl says, it's fine, it's okay. You're like, hold on. Well, hold on. This is not okay.
You're
This
a
is not
smart
okay.
man, but it's okay, babe.
When you come back, you about to have yourself aside.
Bye, babe.
Okay.
Tim
It
Buck
is
on
okay
there.
What about
for
you?
real.
He could wear that suit. Go look good for the other girls. Don't care. I'm
Well,
not
hold on.
gonna-
Make sure I
Let
get
them know
you
what
some
they're
money
missing.
too.
But just to be fair, what if just for him? He wants to look good for himself.
That's fine. He could look good for himself. I'm
No
gonna look good for me too.
guap.
Period.
Okay.
No gop tonight.
What about you?
Same with me. He can wear whatever he want to wear.
Anyone?
Yeah, I wouldn't get insecure.
Right.
Bye,
I like
babe.
I like
He
to
shouldn't
match. Like I like to be fly with my man. That's it.
Damn, daddy.
If I feel like I'm not fly, I wouldn't want him. I wouldn't want him to go out with me. I would rather him go out by himself.
He's going alone though.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Just go out, have fun.
I'm gonna go with what she said because I do the same thing too. I'll get like kind of a little dressed up and
Where
I'll
you
go like to
going?
Home Depot or whatever. So I'm like, babe, go home. Go ahead, go. Come back. Just know you know I'm crazy.
Maybe if you want to.
Would you like
Exactly.
after
We
he
got
comes
that.
home and like inspect him?
Inspect him house.
Smell his balls? You can't make it
You said
aggressive
you're
like
crazy, so
that.
I'm wondering like, what that means.
I'll go, hi, babe. Okay,
You can't make it aggressive like that. We gotta make a man feel comfortable just so you can set his ass up.
You
Okay.
smell just like Lowe's.
All right, I'll probably do two things. I wouldn't care that you dress like that to go to Home Depot, right? But one, you gotta FaceTime me when you there.
Yeah.
And number two, before you leave the crib, we fucking. So you ain't got no energy for that.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, baby. I don't have to go to Lowe's anymore.
Yeah.
Can you make me some food instead?
No problem.
Check out my balls, though. They call it.
Okay. Amazon.
That's a very good tactic right there.
That's smart. I really like that answer. I ain't gonna lie.
Don't let him
That
leave
was
the
a great
house.
answer.
Don't let him leave the house.
It's
without
giving-
tree or horny.
You know, it's giving,
Yeah.
it's giving controlling.
Controlling.
That's what it's giving.
Oh, I don't like that. Oh no.
All right.
I ain't controlling.
You got that section covered?
Yeah.
All right. So, ladies, I've been taking some notes here. And the first question we asked y'all was, would you, what would it take for you to remove your Instagram and or take, provocative pictures of yourself off the internet? And most of you said pretty much like you're not changing. Some of you wanted marriage, loyalty, etc. And then we asked you guys when you're going to go out to the club with your girls and the guy tells you, hey, I would like you to change. Some of you said you would change. Some of you said you wouldn't change. Some of you said the outfit needs to be paid for. But all of you pretty much agreed that the man needs to be your boyfriend.
Yeah.
He can't be a guy that you're dealing with. And I'm just going to assume that the guy is what you described to me here, which is what you want and the bare minimum, because that's what we asked y'all. Hey, bare minimum height, bare minimum income. And you guys pretty much described generally the same guy. I did the math here. And on average, from what you guys want for income, it's about $178,000 per year is what, and from the different heights here, it's about 6 feet tall. So, Chris, go ahead and pull up our calculator real quick. Because I find it very interesting how you guys are not willing to change or, bend or fold or anything like that for a man, a man's requirements. And I think I'm going to have to kind of give you guys a nice little reminder as to how rare this man is that you guys are actually describing. So go ahead and max it out to 100.
Build the man.
Something.
Yeah, so
All right.
build the man.
Go
We
ahead
all
and
have
put-
preferences,
Well, hold on.
We all have preferences.
We got your preferences, and we put it only
I
with
want
two
to build
metrics.
a man.
All right,
That
so
part.
ladies, please stop interrupting. All right, go ahead and put it to put 20. What's the youngest girl here? 18. Go ahead and put 21 to 40, and then go ahead and put for races. We'll just check them all. We'll give them the best chances here. Okay. All right, and then height, put 6 feet tall. And then put dwelling, it doesn't matter. Schooling, we'll put doesn't matter. We'll try to give the girls the best advantage. We'll put obese, no. I don't think any of you guys would want a fat guy, correct?
I like a belly.
Obese, just so y'all understand, obese is about 30 pounds overweight.
They got floppies
He's
on them.
really fat.
Ew.
Okay, and then
sorry, Mo.
I'm assuming none of y'all would deal with a married guy, correct?
No.
He's got to be okay.
He got to be
All
single.
right, so ladies, I'm just putting here very general, 6 feet tall, making $102,000 per year. This isn't even hitting what some of y'all wanted. Some of you guys wanted triple, quadruple this. So let's go ahead and find out how common this guy is.
Delusion.
Delusional
Y'all funny as hell. Y'all make us calculate.
I'm done.
Where does calculator came from?
Cat food.
What is what?
So we have a score here.
0.26161. What?
He
So-
put on cat food.
So you guys pretty much scored.
Yo, if you got a little pussy meow,
So
pull up a fresher fit. You
the
right?
reason why I wanted to show you guys this is that, quite frankly, and I'll go through the numbers one more time so you guys can kind of get an idea of this. You said first 6 feet tall, 100K per year. You think that's 30% of the male population. Next to you, she said 6 foot tall, $100,000 per year, 35% of the U.S. male population. 6'3", 150K per year. That's 15% of the U.S. population. 5'9", 360K per year. That's 60% of the U.S. population. You said 5'9", 300K per year, 60% of the U.S. population. You said 360K to 500K per year, 6'1" is 20% of the male population. And then you said 5'8", 50K per year is 50% of the U.S. population, which you actually came the closest. And then you had 75 to 100K per year, 6 feet tall, 40% of the U.S. population. And then you said 5'8", 58K per year. We converted U.S. is about I don't think we had a percentage. I think you
Mark.
said 50% of the population. So, so ladies, the point of the matter is this. All of you guys are grossly unaware as to how rare the man you described actually is. So my question is this to you. Now that you know that this guy is less than like 1%, is like right around 1% of the population, do you really think that you have the ability to sit there and say, I'm not changing, or I'm not getting rid of my Instagram or whatever? Do you seriously think he's going to sit there and tolerate that? We'll start here. Hold on. We'll start here and then work our way this way.
Let me add one more thing. The fact that he chose you out of every other girl says a lot. So just keep that in mind.
So my question is, do you seriously think you have as much leverage as I'm telling you, letting you know that this guy is extremely rare and you're not?
You know what? I'm gonna have to agree with you. I'm gonna have to agree with you.
Okay.
Like it's not really too much you can say with that percentage right there.
And just so y'all know, because I know someone said, you guys made that calculator. That calculator actually comes from the U.S. Census Bureau and the National Health Survey. So it is the most accurate representation of men in the United States.
Let's know, like,
I said that.
It was a supporter that made it for us. That's a statistician, and he made it, and he's using real stats. So that right there tells you guys how rare your guy actually is. And some of you guys described a guy that's actually far rarer than that. I just went off the averages off what you guys told us. And for you guys to say that this is 60%, 30%, 50% of the population is ridiculous. The reason why you guys think that is because these are the men that hit on you, but you don't really see all the men that are out there. So realistically speaking, are you going to change your mind and start to understand that you're not that special? What about you, Miss Single Mom? What do you are you going to change, or are you not been enough olden?
I ain't changing.
You're not changing.
Nope.
So your guy is less than 2% of the population. You're not going to change your standards.
No, because I am a rare breed. At the end of the day,
What do you think men look for in women?
a lot of times, depending on the man, if he has mommy issues, they look for a person who's very nurturing, loyal, respectful, and obviously knows how to cook. Because if you don't know how to cook for your man, what the fuck are you doing?
Okay. All right.
And obviously good in bed as well.
Okay.
You know, men, they usually care about money, but not really like that, because they're supposed to be the provider. So they don't care if their woman is making as much money as them. Honestly, a lot of men are intimidated by women who make more money than them anyways.
Okay.
So
the traits you described, I would argue most women have those traits. And nothing you really described is that, sensational. So what would you be bringing that would be super special to this guy to demand these requirements? Because you're going to describe the
how
top
rare
2%
it
guy.
is to find someone that's pretty much like your twin, that can be goofy as you, play video games as you, just sit in the house all day with you without having to go outside or anything like that, and just chill and just be another you. Now, a lot of the women are not like their man.
So that is what you think.
You are their rib. So technically you are supposed to be.
And you add
a part
kids
of
as well.
Yeah, I have 3.
3 of them?
So imagine there's girls out there with no kids.
Yeah.
I can do all that.
Yeah.
Wait,
How do you stand out?
Same dad?
No.
Wait, 3 different daddies?
2 baby daddies, because I got twins.
Okay.
So he's got to come in. Not like, so you provide these things, but he's got to come in. You have kids, and then he has 2 baby fathers that he has to deal with. I mean, do you think a guy that earns
Honestly,
this kind of
no
money?
one has to deal with any of my baby daddies because they're not in the picture.
That's even more responsibility.
Yeah, more
on
responsibility
me.
on him.
Not at all, because I never put my kids on nobody. That's my responsibility.
Okay,
if you want to take up as being a step parent, that's after we've been together like maybe a year or 2, whatever the case is.
But let's be real here, though. You're dating a guy. He's gonna only talk to you and not deal with kids at all. Like, because that's gonna be unrealistic.
It's not unrealistic, because I'm not gonna sit here and bring every nigga I talk to around my kids.
No, but let's say it's serious. At some point, you're gonna say, you know what, babe, step it up.
Yeah,
Take
if
Johnny
it's
to school,
serious, definitely. Yeah, but that's why I said
what I'm
after
saying.
like a year, 2 years, or whatever the case is, it's not like right off rip.
So how is it fair to that man to come into that scenario and have to deal with that?
I let them know off rip, I got kids. You can either deal with it or not. You have 2 options. You can either come through the door or lock it on your way back out.
Okay, and
Simple
my
as
answer
that.
to that is most guys are not going to. That's the man you described.
To your opinion, a lot of women won't.
It's not. Let me just be very. I need you to be objective here.
Mhm.
What I'm telling you is the man that you described is extremely rare. If you
Yeah.
can go ahead and get a younger woman that doesn't have children and doesn't have these things kind of that would potentially weigh him down and hurt his ability to earn money and or save money, he's probably going to go with that. And then also, interestingly enough, when
But
we
he'll
asked you
be
about
miserable.
when we asked you about the Instagram, you said that you and your partner are 50-50.
Mhm.
Well, the reality is you didn't describe a man that's 50-50. You described a man that's superior to you in almost every which way. So how can you expect equality from someone who are deferring to their authority?
Money doesn't mean anything in social media. you're asking me about a social media account. That is different.
But
from
you were
money.
saying that you guys are equal and he should be doing the same thing that you do. And my argument is that how can you expect that when he's the leader in the relationship? You described the guy who's
First of all,
very rare on
nobody's going to
paper.
be a leader. It's a 50-50 relationship.
Oh, so
We
you expect
both
this man to
alphas.
make this money, be tall, both of you be alphas, be in a relationship with you, and you guys are both going to just rule together?
Yeah, that's a possibility. We can both rule together.
Name one country that's done by a committee. That's successful. World power. The answer to that is there's
Gotta
none.
be logic
Any big business, any big corporation, any country that actually is powerful has one president. There's always one decision maker. There can't be two
Okay.
leaders. There can't be two alphas. There's got to be a yin and a yang. There's got to be a feminine and a masculine.
So
a masculine woman, right? A masculine woman, all she's going to do is turn a masculine man off. Just like if I was a feminine man wearing a dress and heels, I would turn a feminine woman off because people don't want what they are. A masculine man wants a feminine woman. So you're saying I bring these things to the table, etc. My argument is a lot of girls bring those things to the table, and you also bring some added baggage. And you're demanding a man who, quite frankly, is in the top 2%.
No, I'm
Yet
not
you think
demanding.
he's
You
equal.
asked me what's the bare minimum, and I gave you a question. I never said I demanded that.
Bare minimum means
that's the bare minimum.
Yeah, bare minimum.
So you
but
would
at the
want
end of
even
the
more
day,
than that.
People have their preferences. So I could say a bare minimum. That doesn't mean I go for that guy, though. Or does it?
Yes, it does.
No,
That quite
because a lot of
literally
girls,
means-
a lot of girls can have a bare minimum. A lot of girls can have a bare minimum, but they end up dating a nigga who's a trap star.
True, but then
who's a bum living with his moms and all that extra shit. So it don't matter. Just because we have a bare minimum, don't
We
mean
got to use
nothing.
a little bit of common sense here. If we ask you for a bare minimum, that means the bare minimum requirements to go ahead and be dealing with you, which we would assume that's the bare minimum. So anything else would be above this because this is the bare minimum.
Yeah.
No.
The bare minimum would be your trap star.
If you want to put it that way.
If you was 6 feet and made $100,000 per year.
Yeah.
You asked us a question and we answered you honestly.
But what I'm saying is that your answer is fine. But what I'm saying is
Yeah.
that this man is rare. You're not.
If you
So-
say so,
and-
in your
but yet you
opinion, I'm
think you're
not
his
rare.
equal.
A lot of women here are rare, period.
Really?
At all. It doesn't matter. A lot of us bring different things to the table. It doesn't matter who you are.
Like
you could
what?
be the same. Everybody has everything different to the table. One person could make more money than the other. One person could fuck more better than the other. One could have
Race,
sex more than the
age,
other,
everything.
whatever the case is. Look
That's the same
prettier, or
thing
whatever
twice.
the case is. Huh?
Fucking and sex is the same thing twice.
No, there's a difference.
How?
Fucking and sex, there's sexual obligations to be doing, like oral sex and everything
That's
like
the
that.
same thing.
Fucking, nah, if you want to say so.
Well, maybe one.
All right. We're gonna just move on. Okay, so
hold on. I got one more question for you.
Yeah.
Are you knowing to yourself with this type of like mindset you might be single forever? Is that cool with you?
Yeah. Are you okay with that?
I don't give a fuck, to be honest.
Okay.
All right. As long as you're okay with that.
Yeah, she's
Cool.
fine.
All right. Yeah, because I'm gonna be honest with you. Your standards versus what you provide, they don't line up whatsoever.
And that's fine.
And I'm just being objective here as to like what men want from women versus what women want from men.
Mhm.
This guy, he's gonna play the field and get something that's probably a little bit younger with less kids, and that's just the reality because the things
that's
that
fine.
women
It's
look
okay.
for are not the same things that men look for. Men look for youth, beauty, and fertility. Right? Women want security, experience, and the ability to be confident and a leader. Men don't look for these same traits in a woman. And what you described is like, well, I'm going to be your rib. I'm going to be like you. Well, most guys don't necessarily want a clone of themselves. That's why they date girls in the first place.
Right.
I'll tell you what. Shame on those men that hurt you. Shame on them. Shame on all of them. Okay, what about you?
Yeah. What about you? Now that and your standards are, you said 6 feet tall, 100K per year. Are you going to change your mindset now that you know how rare your guy actually is?
To be honest, anything that makes me happy, yeah.
So you are going to change.
Yeah, I don't mind changing.
Okay. All right. So now that he says, "Yo, you need to change the clothes," are you going to sit there and say some weird stuff like you didn't pay for the
To
outfit?
be honest, I'm gonna have to let him know, like, if you want me to take off my clothes or change my wardrobe, you have to give me a makeover. Like, you have to pay for a full makeover.
She gonna say,
Like-
nigga, you didn't buy nothing.
I know my taste. I'm gonna buy what I like. But if you don't like what I like, you're gonna have to pay for it. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna pay for something that I don't like.
All right. So she
Like-
ain't changing. Fantastic.
No,
All right, what about you? Are you going to? Are you willing to change your mind now that you know how rare your guy is? And you described the man that is, I think 5'9", 360K per year.
No. Why? Because I believe God has that man for me out there and he gonna bring it to me. Period.
Yes, Steve Harvey. Yes.
Yes.
He'll be here tomorrow.
Okay. So let's say you do meet that guy now that we know how rare he is, and he
Right.
tells you, yo, I don't like that you're, you guys are just seeing each other. You're not the girlfriend yet. And he's like, yo, I don't like the fact that you're, what you're going out dressed in. You're not going to change?
If he's that man, yes.
Well, you guys aren't dating yet. He's just telling you this.
Yes. I'll
You are
change.
going to, so you are going to, so you change your
If
answer.
he's that man,
He doesn't have
yes.
to be your boyfriend.
That's fine.
Okay. And
If you
then
bring
what
in
about your
everything.
Instagram? Hey, I don't like these pictures of yourself, all over the internet showing your body off.
No.
You're not
Instagram
changing.
gotta stay.
Okay. So he's going to drop you then. What are you going to do?
Then, oh well, he not for me.
So-
on to the next. On to the next.
Well, there's not many next. That's the problem. And I think this is a very important illustration here, ladies. Look, I don't know if you guys understand the point of this exercise. The point is to show you how, quite frankly, you're delusional as to what you think you deserve versus how many men are out there that meet your requirements. What I'm saying is that these men are rare. You are not. Men look for youth and beauty. There's plenty of young, attractive girls. So he can replace you faster than you can replace him. So I find it funny how you guys are not willing to get on that man's program to keep him, which is why so many girls in the West in general can't keep a boyfriend long term. They think, I'm not changing, period. This is the way it is. Take it or leave it, nigga. And the reality is they will just leave it then. They're going to put you in the sex only category, not take you seriously, and you're not going to get a ring or get wifed up.
And before you know it, you're single with 3 kids.
And that's fine. You don't have to change. I'm just letting you guys know how rare your man actually is and how little leverage you really do have. You think you have leverage, but you don't. There's way less of these guys to go around. We just showed you the numbers.
There's a lot of women and there's a lot of niggas. Somebody gonna be out there for me.
Exactly. Somebody for somebody.
I get what you're saying. The problem
And I'm a
is,
single mom at choice.
is he going to choose
Right.
you?
Our choice.
Like
Yes,
think
by
about
choice.
it.
He could be out
There's
there.
so many
He
girls out
can.
there.
Not the cat.
Why is he going to choose you only? And if he made a choice to choose you, and he has to do one thing, why can't you do it? It's like you're saying that there's a lot of men, but why are they going to choose you only?
And that's a very small requirement. Most guys that respect themselves are not going to want to picture their chicks, body all over the internet. That's a very small requirement.
Look, somebody gonna want me how the way I am. Period.
Okay, so how about this? You know what? Let's go into a dream world. Okay. Somebody's gonna want you the way that you are. All right, let's stick with that. Let's say I live with my mom. I'm in the basement playing video games every day, right? Getting a little fat, eating Cheetos every day. My breath smells a little bit. But you know what, man? Fuck it. There's a bad bitch out there that's gonna take me from me. This Call of Duty score, some girl's gonna get attracted to it. I'm not fucking changing.
Go, King.
I deserve a bad bitch.
Go, King.
I refuse to change.
Period.
Would you guys? What are your thoughts on that?
I would
Am I gonna get
you a
am I gonna
bad
get a bad
bitch stand
bitch?
with your OG.
Am I gonna get a bad bitch?
No, you're not.
What about
I
you?
would because I like video games, so I'd be right there in that
I'm not
basement
talking
with him.
about you. In general, would I get a bad bitch?
As a guy.
As a guy, being fat, eating Cheetos, living with my mom's
It's a
basement.
possibility.
refusing to change.
No, I'm gonna be honest. No.
Okay. What about you? Would I get a bad bitch with that? Yeah, you know the answer already. What about you? Would I get a bad bitch? Would I get one?
Negative.
Miss Kiss Me, would I get one?
Oh.
Would I get a
no,
bad bitch?
no.
You gonna get a bitch, but I don't know if she gonna be bad.
Finland, what about you? Would I get a bad bitch?
No.
So why is it that men understand the uncomfortable truth that we must self-improve? I got to get to the gym. I got to make money. I got to become a better man to be able to attract the girl that I want. But girls, for some odd reason, think he's out there. God's going to find him. He's going to bring him to me. And then you expect him not only for you to find them, but for him to just sit there and just accept you the way that you are without you having to improve. Isn't that kind of crazy?
No.
Especially,
I think that
when he makes this kind of money and he's in a position where he can replace you. You really think that you deserve that guy and you don't have to change? I want her to answer.
Go ahead, baby.
Who, me?
That's for you. Miss 360K per year.
Say that again.
Were you not listening to anything I just said?
No, I tuned out.
All right, this is going to be the last time I repeat it. If you zone out again, especially when I'm talking to you, I'm going to kick you off the platform for being disrespectful. All right? I went through that whole thing simply for you. You're saying he's going to be out there and I don't have to change. He's got to take it the way it comes. I'm saying if I was a loser and lived with my mom when I was fat, I wouldn't be able to demand the bad bitch, would I? Because what you're asking for, quite frankly, is a bad bitch on the male side.
Yeah.
So isn't it kind of crazy that the man has to self-improve, but the girl feels like she never has to self-improve and God's going to bring her man and he's going to love her no matter what?
Of course, women can improve, but at the same time, I'm like, it should be 50-50.
The man you described, quite frankly, is not 50-50 whatsoever. This guy is better than you in almost every regard, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. But what I'm saying is that how can you expect 50-50 from someone who's providing so much? Do you not see how the logic and the math doesn't add up here?
I mean, I'll improve for him if we're together. If we're married, yes. But if he's just a dude, I'm talking.
Well, he's telling you, yo, I don't like that you have sexy pictures on Instagram. I want you to, I don't commit to girls like this. And you're saying you're not taking it down.
Then that's his problem.
Okay, but what I'm saying is that there's not enough of those guys.
Then, oh well, too bad. Someone gonna be out there for me.
Okay, are you willing to lower your standards then?
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
To what? Maybe 50K per year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you dropped down from 360 to 50.
Yeah.
Bro, she just don't want to take the L. Yeah, she's just grabbing right now. She don't want to take the L. But that's what I'm trying to say is that for some odd reason, girls think it's okay for them to be however they want to be, and the guy should accept them. But we can never say that. We can't be bums and just expect I'm going to get a bad bitch. But girls, for some odd reason, think that I can, live my life, have these pictures on the internet, look like a thought. You might not be a thought, but if you have certain pictures up, guys are going to think that shit, and they think they still deserve a high value man. Go ahead.
I don't know.
Go ahead.
Not all men are perfect. Niggas do shit too. We not the only ones.
They post provocative things too.
I think
they do. They show do.
They be posting money. Sometimes we don't want
some men post bitches in the strip club. Come on, let's be honest.
Me personally, I would not want my nigga to be posting money, watches. Like I want you to look like you broke, but when you out in public with me, then they're gonna no.
We're getting off topic here. The point is that you feel as though you don't have to improve, yet men have to improve to get girls. Is what I'm trying to say. You're not willing to change, but men have to change.
I'm submitting to my man that got shit going on for him. I'm very submissive.
Okay.
You got motion. You gonna teach me how to be a better woman than what I am before when I met you? Then that's cool. We can. I'm dead ass. I'm so
that's
serious.
not an issue.
I'm so serious. I'll
Stop
call your phone 100 times a day, and you're gonna be mad at me, but you still gonna work with me.
All right. So you're not going to change. What about you? Are you going to change? 5'9", 300K per year.
Yeah.
You change your tune a little bit.
I'm gonna change because I'm 28 and as I mentioned before, I got 2 kids, so I've been hurt a couple times. You feel me? Like I've been in situations where I have changed for a man several times, and I thought I'm being the perfect person for this man because I really want this person. I want a family with this person.
So he tells you you're not going to give him no lip when he tells you to change clothes.
No.
And then are you going to take down your provocative picture on Instagram?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Interesting.
All right. For some reason, I don't believe you.
Yeah. I think too, but that's fine.
I don't believe you.
With age, it comes experience, and
Also with age comes lower value as well. No, unfortunately, ladies, as you get older, you lose value in the dating marketplace as a woman.
We all have a man that we ideally want. As a woman, and as society sets standards, and we will look at Instagram every day, and we see these people living these lives. And yes, we know media is not true, and yes, we know not everything you put out is what it seems, but it's what we want, and we fantasize about it. We want the man that's gonna bring a big house and a small Yorkie and a big car, and we want.
And could you imagine bringing all that and then saying, "Yo, I don't like these pictures of yourself on the internet," and then a girl tells you, "No, I'm not getting rid of it."
No,
could you imagine?
I mean, you're gonna have to. You're gonna have to.
But a lot of girls feel like they don't have to, and not to pick on her,
It's
but a lot of
fine.
girls have her mindset. I'm not changing, which is okay.
That's
I'm
fine,
okay with
but it's
that,
gonna take
but-
you longer to be in a relationship, because when it comes to a relationship, when it comes to a man and a woman or a woman and a woman, whoever you choose to be with long term, you need to realize you're dedicating to commitment. Commitment comes with compromise. It's a CC situation.
Okay.
So, me personally, I'm a change for my man because I love you. I love you and I want you to be happy. I don't want you to ever feel uncomfortable with what I'm doing. Tell me why you feel uncomfortable, and let's talk about it. And I'm not going to do it again. I don't want you to feel uncomfortable. I love you and I want to come home to you.
You know what the scary part is? Sometimes if he has to tell you, it's too late. And I don't think women understand that either.
What do you mean?
Guys move in silence a lot of the times. When
I know
girls do like hoe behavior or they're involved in certain types of activities, what the guy will do is he'll see it, acknowledge it, move accordingly. He'll never tell you a word about what he doesn't
And
like.
that's scary.
He's just never going to wife you up. But the reason why is because women can't handle the truth.
And I understand why men think that, and it's a little scary now because moving forward into a relationship, you're scared to communicate with each other to that extent, even though you should be able to. Because me personally, my last relationship,
Here, we got to move on. No offense about your thing, but I just want to make sure the other ladies get a chance too. All right, what about you? You said 6'1", 360 to 500K per year. Are you changing?
I'm a change. I'm gonna change because
you thought your guy was 20% of the population. I can tell you guys right off this number right here, he's less than 1%. 6'1", 360 to 500K per year. That's like rare.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, I just kind of cut him off. But I mean, he got $1 million house, so I mean, I expect you to make that if you got $1 million house. He's why his ex-girlfriend called me.
Okay.
Or called his number. It rang on my phone. I mean,
are you aware of the fact?
Yeah.
Question for you: are you aware of the fact that men that are at this level, you know, over 6 feet tall, making that kind of money, are always going to have other women?
If they're smart. Oh, excuse me. I didn't. The other women part.
Yeah, they're always going to have other women.
Sometimes you kind of just got to let your man be.
Yeah.
Because he's a freaking man.
So why didn't you just accept that and stick by his side?
Because I'm not insecure.
Wait.
I would argue, if anything, if you stick by his side, you're very secure because you know you're the main girl.
That's it, because I'm not insecure. Like basically, I'm secure. I know what I got. I know what I'm.
So why'd you leave him?
Because he because
were you the main girl or were you the side chick?
I don't really know. I don't know how to answer that.
So she's a side chick. Now it makes sense. All right.
But we was together. Like she knew. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, be a side chick.
So you didn't want to play second role?
No. I got all this good shit over here. You what?
What if I keep it 1,000 with you that with that kind of guy you might have to be the second girl and be okay with that?
Sometimes that may be the case.
Are you gonna be okay with that now that you know that how rare this guy is, or are you like, fuck that shit, I'm still gonna be number one, I don't care?
You know what? That's hard. You asking me a little complicated order, you know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, if a man is providing, he's doing what he got to do for you, or just in general in his life, making everything okay, why wouldn't you submit to a man? Why wouldn't you do that?
Well, I can ask you the same question.
I would submit. Yeah, it's cool because I could bring some shit to the table too.
No, but I mean, your guy, you left him, right?
I just I cut him off. I just stopped talking to him because I mean that's going too far. You letting people go through your phone. Why would you let her go through your phone while you trying to get an Uber? That don't make no sense. Like you just did that on purpose. You want her to find out about me.
Okay.
So you're being stupid.
Okay.
Get it together.
So he didn't cheat. He didn't cheat well enough. All right. What about you? You described your guys, and I'm skipping you because your guy is actually within the realm of reality to a degree. So good job. 6 foot, 75K to 100K per year. Now, if you find this guy, knowing how rare they are you going to change your mind?
Yes. Why? Because I feel like that was my ideal man, but I will settle. I have settled before, and I know I'm.
So you're going to lower your standards?
Hell yeah, I will. I mean,
you're okay.
shit, that's what we do. All of us, that's what we do. That's the real world. I ain't gonna cat. So yeah, I will lower my standards. Hell yeah.
Okay. And then Miss Finland, your guy isn't that rare. I have a feeling though you're trying to say that you don't care about money, which is.
No, I really don't.
And I believe her.
I believe her too.
Y'all don't know European women. That's why you guys can say that.
They don't even attempt.
I don't know European women. That's why. Y'all saying
That's what
that.
it is.
All right. Well, ladies, do you have anything before I read these chats or no?
I want to hear the chats.
Somebody wanted. I know
I
somebody
definitely want to see the chats. I saw it for you, and I felt like some of them was towards me.
Oh yeah, let's see here.
I'm sure they
have a lot to say. I'm sure they have a lot to say.
I feel like that one was about me.
Okay, we got some here.
And also we have 15.5K watching, but 3.9K likes.
Yo, what the fuck? Yo, guys, this is free entertainment.
Like it up.
The goddamn video because I've been taking notes like a madman here.
Haters.
BBL refund department goes, Myron, can I get in shape smoking weed? Yes, you can, but it's going to hinder you. Fresh to BBC goes, Shorty next to Fresh. I want you to know that you are sitting next to a legend right now, and I'm sure we will eventually meet tonight. But for now, let's keep it professional. Stop staring at the chain. It's rude. Okay.
I have no chain on.
Fresh, I just figured who the girl was in your vlog from today. You a demon, bro. Uvo down tremendously. OVO over down. Oh shit. Michael Trosine, 1 million on the way. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. Good evening, all. I like to hear Myron and Fresh's thoughts on sending good morning text to girls to date, and I'd like to hear the ladies' thoughts on receiving good morning text from guys. You know what? Let's ask the girls this one because I'm intrigued to see what they say. Should guys send you good morning text? Yes or no?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
That's not a question.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I hate that corny shit.
Okay. What about you?
Yeah.
Yes, they should. Okay. What about you?
I like that. I
Okay.
like that corny shit.
Okay.
Good morning.
Nope. Okay, that's a no. What about you?
I love it.
You do?
My good morning be at 4 p.m.
Okay. What about you?
I'm used to it, but you know,
The question is, do you like it though?
Yes, yes,
You
I
do?
love it.
Okay. What about you?
I love that shit.
Really?
I do the same shit.
Okay. What about you?
Yeah, I'm fucking with it. I want you to greet me.
Okay. Now, obviously, the girls that said yes, they're assuming it's Prince Charming sending them this good morning
No,
message.
not at all.
Let's say
You just thinking about me.
It's just sweet.
In
It's a
general?
gift.
Exactly.
It could
It's
be-
cute.
what
It
if
means
it's a
you were
guy-
thinking about me when you woke up in the morning.
What if it's a guy that you don't really find that attractive and he's like, he's like kind of,
Good morning.
Would you still want that good morning text from him?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
You still would? Okay. Would you still want it?
Yeah.
It.
Okay.
I would say
Proving
yeah.
something right now.
Yeah.
You
I
still
would
want
say
it?
Good morning.
Good morning.
That's why my good morning text is be at 4 p.m. every time.
Okay. What about you?
No.
You would not want it? It's got to be for someone you like? Okay. What about you? No, you wouldn't?
No, don't even text
You
me.
don't like it, period.
I don't like good morning. I think it's cliche. I think it's corny. I'm
Okay.
not gonna lie to you. Wake me up something good. I like affirmations, good shit.
Okay.
Like, that's what I like.
Okay. What about you? You okay? So you have to like him to want that good morning.
Sure.
You know, I find it very interesting because you know I've said it before. A guy can have sex with a girl he doesn't like, and a woman can definitely take attention from a guy she doesn't
That's
like
why they
either.
hitting it from
And
the
I
back.
think that's the biggest thing you guys need to take away is that women love attention. You know what I mean? It's like their sex.
So I'll say one thing about good morning text. Yeah. Guys, you shouldn't do it.
Yeah, never.
Here's
Don't
the
do
reason
that.
why. If you keep up a premise with a girl and you fall off, you just lost all respect because now the moment you start saying good morning to her, bro, she's like,
she's gonna get entitled to it.
Something's
Some
off,
other bitch.
something ain't right, and now the whole vibe is off.
That's
but
true.
if you are who you are, you just keep it a G, like, yo, I want to see you today. Shit like that's dope. But you say good morning, bro, you're gonna fizzle out eventually. It's not
KP, don't
sustainable.
listen.
Don't
It's
be a
not.
simp.
Don't do it.
Name 3 capital cities in the U.S.
Ooh.
All right. We
start
can
here?
start right here. Name 3 capital cities in the
US.
United States.
Tallahassee,
Uh-huh.
Washington.
Uh-huh.
I don't know the other.
Washington.
I don't know. I only know
District.
Tallahassee.
All right. You know what? Make it a little bit easier. We'll tell them 3. Name 3 states in the United States.
And you can't use the ones that someone used before.
Yeah.
So whatever
Name
she
3
says,
states.
you can't say.
And
Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry, Chad. We have to get off Twitch.
Yeah.
Guys, come to YouTube,
get
guys.
out- yeah, come on. Yeah, guys, we're gonna kill the Twitch stream because we said simp. My bad. And then Facebook and Twitter. Come on over to YouTube
YouTube.
right now. Okay, guys. Fresh and Fit on YouTube. Search it. All right. So name 3 states. You can't name Florida or something that someone else named prior. Go ahead.
Damn, Houston.
Okay.
Oh my. Connecticut.
Okay.
Boston.
Okay. 3 states. Go ahead.
Okay. California.
And you guys can't help each other.
Wait, is the capital or just the states itself?
A state itself. Name
Okay.
3 states.
3 states. Okay. California,
Uh-huh.
Mississippi, and Wisconsin.
Okay. What about you?
I would say Puerto Rico, Hawaii, and
Oh, she bold.
in Denver. I guess is Denver a part of this?
Okay. We'll move on. What about you? Name 3 states.
Georgia, New York, Washington.
Okay.
Okay, Ohio.
Oh, Mike.
Oh, sorry. Ohio, Oregon, and Pennsylvania.
All right. Cool.
Oh,
What about you?
Ohio.
Richmond. Virginia, excuse me.
Uh-huh.
My bad. That's just where my family from out there. Chicago, and Cali.
Someone said California.
Oh, okay. Well, Vegas. Las Vegas.
Okay. What about you? 3 states.
South Carolina, Louisiana, and Kentucky.
Okay. What about you?
Chicago, Texas, and I'm gonna say Delaware.
I don't know why I'm saying this, but someone already said Chicago.
I did. Somebody said Chicago? I said
Myself for even
Chicago.
saying Chicago.
One
but-
more.
I'm sorry. Somebody said that. I'm gonna have to say there's
You got this. You got this.
Shut up. I was like, then we're gonna have to go with
Philly.
Gucci. Tallahassee.
Philly.
Damn, I'm trying to do what y'all ain't already said.
Girl, pick Idaho or some shit.
Idaho, you the hoe.
Mississippi.
Okay. She said Mississippi already.
What? No.
Or, no, not her, but someone said Mississippi here. I
She
forget
said
who.
Mississippi. No,
Nah,
I
it
said
wasn't me.
California, Wisconsin. Oh yeah, I did say Mississippi.
Yeah. So one more.
Missouri.
All right.
Missouri.
Miss Finland, name 3 European countries.
European countries.
Yes.
Oh, Spain,
Holland, and what would I say?
I need to go where you at.
Sweden.
For real.
Sweden. Norway.
Sweden. Okay.
I can name more if you want to.
Someone said Houston, Denver, Boston, and Chicago.
Yo,
Ladies, those
Denver
are
had me
cities.
dead.
Those are not
I meant
states.
to say Illinois. Damn.
Yeah, okay.
And
Now
I
you
made,
meant to say
I swear to God, I
Illinois.
made sure to put it in my head so I wouldn't say
And then
that
someone
shit.
said Vegas as well, which is hilarious. But
Oh yeah, I meant to
why
say
the
the
fuck would I
bad.
say that shit?
My bad.
Oh yeah, now you
Stupid shit.
Okay. Little Bob, $10. Good evening, all. I'd like to hear Myron and Fresh's thoughts on sending. Oh, no, I read that one. Top GBK Muslim today. I hope to see Chris next. Yeah, shout out to Andrew Tate. BBL refund department. Pink, is that your real hair? Looks beautiful.
No, that's a wig.
Okay. Zeus goes, daily reminder to Chris to put the camera on yourself when you talk. Also, what do you ladies rate yourselves? Any of you give yourself anything higher than a 3, I'm going to call the police. Okay. Ladies,
Get this nigga off the comment.
so,
I'm
rate yourself
definitely
1 to 10. You know what? We'll do a Kevin Samuels tribute. Okay, rate yourself 1 to 10. Can't use the number 7. Fresh out the shower, no makeup on.
You know what? Let's do this even better. Put the number
I'm a
on your
10.
fingers. I call it 3.
Even better,
Right?
sir.
So
Good call.
out of 1 out of 10, what do you rate yourself? Put your numbers up with your fingers, and we'll keep it up for like at least 10 seconds. Okay.
That's a good point. Yeah. So all right. So let's instructions one more time. Everybody, pay close attention, especially you there in the corner. Ladies, rate yourself 1 to 10. Fresh out the shower. Well, you didn't pay attention last time, so rate yourself 1 out of 10. I'm sorry.
She said she always pay attention.
No, you don't.
Yeah, well, it was proven literally about 30 minutes ago that she doesn't always pay attention. But anyway, 1 to 10, so that we don't mess up this exercise because it's going to slow it down if someone messes it up. 1 to 10, can't use the number 7, fresh out the shower, no makeup on. Strictly looks, not your personality or any of that other stuff. Yeah. What do you rate yourself? 1 to 10, can't use number 7, fresh out the shower, no makeup on. We're going to count to 3. Hold up that number. If you think you're a 10, go ahead and put 2 hands up. If you think you're a 1, go ahead and put a thumbs up. If you think you're a 6, go ahead and go like this. Cool? Everybody understand?
Yes.
All right. On 3, I want all of you guys to throw your number up. Okay? Matter of fact, to make this even funnier.
Why can't we say 7?
Yeah, why?
Yeah, it's because it's too
cliche?
average. It's too kind of in the middle.
Yeah.
So yeah, and just so y'all know, 5 is average. Okay, 5 is average.
Okay.
No average. Okay. No makeup on, fresh out the shower, etc. Everybody close their eyes because I don't want you to see the other girls' ratings. Because we've done enough of this before that girls are heavily influenced by each other. So everybody close their eyes. Close their eyes. All right, on 3, throw your number up. 1, 2, 3. Throw that number up. Okay. Okay. Keep them up. Keep them up. Keep them up. Okay. Just keep your eyes closed. I'm going to write down the numbers so nobody feels judged here as to what they are. Hold on. Okay.
Okay, ladies. Okay.
Of course.
Almost time.
Okay.
What y'all rate y'allself?
Well, remember, we're going off of strictly looks here. I'm trying to see. I can't see her in the corner there.
I'm looking.
I'm doing this because I'm
okay.
insecure in my
That
body.
is okay. I see that.
I'm saying angel hands.
And then. And
That's
then
a good sign.
Okay. Let me make sure I got it right. All right. Cool. All right. You guys can all put it down.
My eyelashes.
All right. That was good, Fresh. That was really good. That's actually the best way to do this. All right. So, why do you rate yourself a 8?
Just because I don't want to rate too high and not too low. Like it's.
An 8 is right there to the top.
No, it's in the middle.
5 is technically in the middle.
Yeah.
No, but I think that I'm an 8.
Okay. So you think you're well above average.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say so.
You gave yourself a 6. Why a 6?
Cause I'm not gonna over gas myself. I'm 23. I ain't got my shit all the way together. I ain't gonna cap.
But it's strictly looks though. It has nothing to do with your income.
Strictly looks. Oh.
That's what we said in the
No,
announcement.
baby. Just because I repeat it don't mean that you ain't say it already.
Yeah.
That's all. So I heard exactly what you said. I'm gonna stay at 6 because
But you
I'm not at my full potential right now. I'm not.
Do you think you're
I'm
gonna?
not done.
Okay, realistically speaking, do you think you're gonna be more attractive now or 4 years from now?
4 years from now.
The reality is you're more attractive now.
You think? Because of age?
Yes. From an attractive standpoint, from what men want, which is why I said we're going off of looks only. Because you said I don't have my stuff together yet, which
I mean, appearance wise, could that not be appearance wise or something? I don't have my shit all the way together. What did I say?
assume that meant like financially, what your ability to provide.
No, babe, that's not what you should assume.
Okay. Well, women are more attractive as they're younger. Actually, women's prime is between 18 to 24.
Absolutely.
So you're technically actually in your prime right now.
Yo,
Thank
you should
you.
be in a Medea movie.
Well, you got the skills.
They already.
You gave yourself a 5. Why'd you give yourself a 5?
Going off just looks, a 5.
Okay.
Personality wise, I would have gone higher.
Okay. You gave yourself a perfect 10.
I sure did.
Okay. Why? So that means that you there's no room for improvement. Why are you perfect?
I look better without my makeup on.
Oh damn!
Stop the cap.
So why'd you wear makeup?
Because I got shit to do later.
Stop the cap.
I'm dead ass serious.
Stop the cap.
I don't have too many people tell me. I'm dead serious.
No,
Stop
Chris,
the cap.
Chris, stop it. Stop the gas.
All right. You gave yourself a 10. Why'd you give yourself a 10?
I'm so beautiful.
Stop the cap.
I'm so boy.
All right, well, nice.
So why do you give yourself a 10? Because a 10 pretty much means quite literally you're perfect. And you're like on the level of
I've
supermodel.
looked at myself in the mirror, naked and wet.
So why aren't you on the cover of Sports Illustrated?
I didn't aim for that. I've never tried to be on the cover. What you said? I'm not a model. I'm a rapper.
Wait, you're a rapper?
Yeah.
Spit a bar.
What you want me to spit?
Something.
A bar.
I ain't listen. This gangster shit just ain't for anybody. I done seen the toughest niggas move and sharing with everybody. And don't try to question me, cause I'm not just anybody. I got them niggas with them Glocks and they gon' drop a body. They wanna be cool, they wanna be rich, they wanna talk slick. These niggas is mad, I'm taking their crew, I'm taking their bitch. Why you mad?
Okay, that was
okay.
Different.
I'm just talking shit. You know what
You gave yourself a 9. Why do you give yourself a 9?
Because I'm beautiful.
Oh, you are beautiful.
Yes, you are.
I'll fuck you.
Oh shit.
Real bad.
Real bad.
So we go together now.
All right.
Real bad.
You gave yourself a 9 as well. Why do you give yourself a 9?
I would say 5 for my body as average and 4 for my smile. Because I love the smile.
Okay.
Okay.
Actually, we prefer no teeth.
All right.
I see what you did there.
You gave yourself a 5. Why'd you give yourself a 5?
Because I have a mom bod.
What?
Okay.
And I don't really care about it.
No.
So,
A lot of cougars out there that get fucked.
But I think the difference between getting fucked and getting a relationship are two different things. Just because you're desired, ladies, does not mean that a man still wants you.
Facts.
For a relationship, that is.
He'll smash, but
I
that's
don't
it.
care. You still gonna do it.
And you still gonna reminisce about this tonight.
You gonna remember me.
Well.
Hold on, now I do want to throw out here.
That
I
is
know,
why
and I
she was
don't
a
mean
side
to
chick.
disrespect y'all. Everybody don't get good pussy. Period.
No, yeah, that's a fact.
I got wild.
Yeah, that's
Everybody don't get good pussy.
What's bad pussy?
Yeah.
What's that feel
Stank
like? And dry.
So that's a desert.
That's what does it. Okay.
Spit
Bitch,
to
if you
start.
don't keep your hygiene up, bitch, everybody got problems. But
So-
if you don't acknowledge that,
You gave yourself a 9. What? Why'd you give yourself a 9?
It was an 8. I have both my thumbs down.
Oh, okay. I didn't see
Yeah.
that. All right. So why'd you give yourself an 8?
Because I love the skin that I'm in right now.
I love that.
Yes.
But it's not how you rate your own self. It's of course it's how you rate yourself, but it's how you rate yourself. You think that men would find you attractive. Is what it
I think an 8 as well, because you
Okay.
said when you hop up out that shower, no makeup, no nothing, just straight you.
You don't got
I
makeup
feel
on
like
right
an 8.
now.
I brought up the
Thank
bed.
you.
Turn my swag
Okay.
on.
All right. Interesting. Do you look better now, ladies, or with your makeup off and you in the house?
I don't even have makeup on.
Okay.
Me
Who has
either.
makeup on? Raise a hands.
I put a little concealer on powder.
Most of you guys have makeup on. I could see it.
I'm a makeup artist. I do full faces every day, all day.
Okay. Wait, you said you don't have makeup on?
I do a little bit.
Okay. All right.
Mhm.
And what would you rate yourself now then? You gave yourself a 9 before without makeup. Would you give yourself a 10 now then?
Yeah, I look good with or without.
That's all right. Everybody look good.
I don't
with
understand why you
without.
do your makeup because I swear you be looking the same. Like, not in a bad way, in a good way. Like, you
Like,
like,
natural. Like, it enhances
not
the
in-
beauty.
Yeah, it just enhances it.
Yeah.
I got clear skin.
Sometimes I be doing
This
too much. I ain't gonna lie, I be
proves so
scaring
many
myself. I be scaring myself
You got some more
sometimes.
chats here,
Yeah, I
Chris?
got some more chats. We got almost 16,000 y'all
I
in
saw
here
that
watching,
single
man.
mom shit.
Guys, go ahead, like the video. How many single moms / not with the kids? Dad, there's definitely some tonight. Okay. How many? I know you two. Anyone else here, mom?
It's just us
Just
two.
y'all two? Okay. Are you? And you guys aren't with the baby's father, right?
No, they're
Okay.
They're bitches.
Okay, they're bitches. Low IQ detector goes, how many single moms? No, read that one. It's my B-Day today. Just wanted to send a super chat for my B-Day. My wife and I place bets before the show on who's getting castled love from New Zealand.
That's
Shout out to
funny.
New Zealand. We got a bunch out here. I see Europe, New Zealand, Australia.
Happy birthday. Birthday twins.
Myron, we are here to help you battle these 3 reports tonight. Something tells me you're going to need additional artillery, and that's from Zeus. Thank you, Zeus. $5 from Uncle Luco's. What's good? Showing love to my favorite podcast that always have me laughing past 12 a.m. I can tell is going to be a fire show tonight. Passport G's, we up. And guys, just so you know, these chats came in from before, but from this point forward, we're only going to read 50 and up. However, every single chat that comes through will be shown on screen. Love these pink. Love these. Pink hair should be guarding Kevin Durant tonight, not be on the pod. Also, check me out. I do reactions. Place your bets, boys. Girl with the pink hair or the girl in the blue getting Frank Castle tonight, betting my Xbox 360 on this. I don't know, man.
They're pretty cool.
Who let Dennis Rodman's daughter in Miami? This nigga, Dean Nolan. Keep going, Chris. Shout out to the CEO member, Rod Eric. Yeah, Big Mo, DL Saint, fellas, get the money, but keep the loyalty over everything. Shout out to Miss Savage becoming our moderator for Purple Pill Pod. Freshest channel on my soul. Okay, that's from Grail's Vision. All right, Venom goes, I've been getting shamed for my RP thoughts by married men whose wives don't even take their last name. Clown World. Yeah, a lot of dudes are fucking pussies. It is what it is. Shout out to Fresh for bringing his brothers on the pod tonight. Sharp-looking young men we got here. What the fuck, bro? Wow. Yeah, you got anything you want to say back to Zeus here?
Yo, Zeus with the Thunderbolts.
Follow-up question for the ladies. If you get married, are you keeping your last name or taking his? Good question. We'll start right here. If you get married, are you taking your husband's last name or are you going to keep yours?
Taking his.
Okay. What about you?
I'm traditional. I'm traditional. I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
I'm gonna do both.
Hyphenate it. Like Kim Kardashian?
I'm gonna have my last name and I'm gonna have his as after my last name.
So dash and his after? Okay. What about you?
I'm taking his name.
Okay.
I'm keeping mine.
Okay. Was there a reason for that?
Yes, my last name is very special to me.
She said, fuck these niggas.
Why? Like for your dad or?
My dad, yes.
Okay. What about you?
Oh, I'm getting rid of mine in a heartbeat.
Okay.
I'm a hyphen.
Okay. So you're going to keep your maiden last name.
I'll keep my maiden last name, then hyphen with my husband's last name.
Yeah. Okay.
Or wife.
Okay. What about you?
I'll take his.
Okay. Interesting. Placing my bet now. I got 10 on Pinky Rodman Castle in the second quarter. This guy.
Damn.
Jeremy goes, in honor of Tate finally accepting Islam. Okay. 10 bucks.
Haram!
CJ Cool 28 goes, quick game for the gents. Get a motorcycle. I've gotten 10 times more 304s than without one. City Boys, we up. What do the ladies on the panel think? Bike or no bike?
Wait, what's the question?
Bro,
Next. I ain't when people say
that
slut
is
shit.
so dumb, bro.
Dumbass shit.
You might kill yourself to get girls' attention, bro. That's hell.
Yeah, because you had a bike, right? For a while.
Bro,
I mean, he in there
do it for
jacking.
yourself, not for no girl, bro. I'm telling
Yeah.
you. And actually, just to let you know, bro, girls don't care about bikes. They care about cars. Thank you.
All right.
Big dick.
Friendly question for the ladies. What's
And
worse to
big
see in
dick.
your house? A flying roach or a lizard, and why?
Wait, what?
What?
Why y'all talking about roaches and lizards?
Given us Simone, so what does that have to do with anything?
That part.
Roach
Or lizard. Like, I understand. I don't want either one.
What are we talking about?
Myron's only female fan. Thanks. I'm a 27-year-old female from Scottsdale, Arizona. How bad do you think I'd get hated on for wearing a Fresh Fit tee? Haha. And where do I find RP male like Myron if I don't have social media? No IG. I don't know what to say. I think that's a troll. Let's keep going. Modern made men goes, ladies, what's the one thing a man can't make up for? Okay, that's a good one. What's one thing that is an automatic deal breaker, ladies, that you don't fuck with this guy no more?
Red
We'll
flag.
start right here.
To the death.
God damn, what's a red flag? Fuck, that's a good question.
Yeah, like you're not like you do this like.
I'm not negotiating height.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm
he's got to
not.
be 6 feet. All right. What about you?
He said,
I
fuck no
don't-
kids.
I don't really think. I'm sorry.
No, he told you.
You out the door right there. I don't really have a deal breaker unless he were to say like, "Oh, I don't want kids." Like, well, then I got kids. Bye. So I don't really have.
So you don't have any hardline deal breakers? What if he sucked a dick in the past?
That's nice.
I mean, I like bisexual men, so.
Oh, okay.
You actually do like you would date a guy that used to bang dudes in the past?
Only for one specific reason. I doubt I could say it on the podcast though, but yeah, there's only just a reason why, and that's not like relationship wise.
Wait. What's the reason?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so you know the devil's man. Alright, so you know the devil's man threesome? 2 niggas, but they both suck dick too, because we all go suck dick together. That's the only reason.
What are you talking about?
Wait.
I need a shot on that one. That's why I
Wait, so that would be you and your man banging another guy?
No,
So-
no. I didn't say my man.
She's into polygamous.
Kind of, to a certain extent.
That's a train. That's two dudes and one chick.
A polyactive.
That's two dudes and a girl.
That's gay.
No, yeah,
That's-
it is two dudes and a girl. But the thing is, if I
I
were to
didn't say
do it,
that.
the two dudes have to both be bisexual. I wouldn't do it with two just regular guys.
Oh, okay. So would you? So the question is, you would date a guy seriously that was bisexual or is bisexual?
Yeah, I would.
Seriously?
Yes.
Any other girls here would do that?
No.
Yes. No,
Yeah?
that's
I'm
fine. It's
bisexual.
everyone to their preference. Each their own.
Bisexuality for women is not the same as bisexuality for men.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's not at all. So if for example, a guy will like if his girl likes girls.
Uh-huh.
But a woman, most of the time, I mean, you guys are clearly exceptions to the rule here. Most women are not okay with their guy having any type of homosexual tendencies.
Y'all don't worry about AIDS?
What? Like
I'm
that's
just saying,
the
bro.
most
It's
way to
called a
catch it
clinic.
right there. No,
It's called a
no,
clinic. If
that's
you
outta
want to fight
here.
me to go to the clinic for us to get checked together, then
Okay,
I
so two girls on a panel would hook up with a
Taking it in
bisexual
the
man.
butt, though. I mean, that's kind of weird.
Again,
No,
it's the
next
clinic.
question, please.
So two girls. That's interesting. That's rare. Most girls say hell no. So okay, it's strange. All right. What about? Fuck, I forgot the question now.
I forgot it too. What's the deal breaker?
Yeah, what's the deal
What
breaker?
can a guy make up for it?
Miss Haiti,
Yeah,
what's
go
the deal
ahead.
breaker?
Mercedes.
No, I said Miss Haiti. What is the deal
Oh,
breaker?
I thought you said Mercedes.
Suck a fet.
My boule, but I don't know. Like, I don't forgive guys for a lot. I don't know. I wouldn't know, to be honest.
You don't have a deal. I mean, if you don't forgive guys for a lot, you must have a lot of
He
deal
chews with
breakers.
his mouth open. He doesn't.
He's broke.
Put the toilet
He's
seat
fat,
down.
maybe. I don't know.
One thing I'm gonna tell you: if you don't support my dreams, that's a pet peeve. Like, I'm in school and I need a nigga like to motivate me to finish school.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're not by my side, I don't want to talk to you.
So he has to be loyal and help you in your dreams.
And he's got to buy her outfits.
Yeah.
All right. What about you? What's the automatic deal breaker for you?
I say kids.
Wait,
Okay.
what?
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I just
All
want
right.
a man that don't have kids because I want to create kids together.
Okay.
That's
What
fine.
if he's 5'9", makes $360,000 per year, he's attractive, and he has kids?
That's the devil.
Remember, you said
That's
you're
the
loyal.
devil. That's the devil.
Because like I said before, your guy that you described is extremely rare. So he makes that kind of money, but he has kids. What are you gonna do?
If he got one, it's cool.
So you draw the line at 1?
Yes.
Okay. What about you? What is your automatic deal breaker?
Abuse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Can you describe? Like, I mean, there's different types. He could
All
just say,
types of
I don't like your
abuse.
hair, or it could be,
All types, mental, physical, and verbal abuse.
okay.
I won't tolerate it.
What about you?
If you can't cook.
So you expect your man to cook for you?
No. But I mean, if I can't cook, if you could, come on
There's
now.
Uber Eats. There's grandma.
No,
there's mom.
I hate
Uber Eats.
I could cook.
There's
I'll
restaurants.
make a dude fall in love with me with how I cook. And
stop
rub
the
his
cap.
feet and
So-
back. I swear to God.
So why he gotta cook? Swear to God.
Yeah, this is strange.
What a guy.
Swear to God.
Why can't a man cook?
Nah, I really do. I like a man that could cook and like, you know what I'm saying? Turn me on.
I don't know what you're saying.
He could turn me on. Like, there's nothing you gotta really, like,
So
you gotta
really
be a
turns you
liar
on?
and you have to not.
He's flipping the chicken. That turns you on in the stove in the kitchen. The apron on.
Yeah.
I like a man that could grill, like go outside and do outdoor
me
shit.
too.
Yeah. Like a strong man. I don't want no little
All
man.
right. So if he
Like,
can't cook, that's a deal breaker.
I'm gonna
for
go
you.
out there. Come here.
Okay. Interesting.
What you doing?
What about you? What is your deal breaker?
If you're fat or if you have too many female friends.
Okay. All right. Fat and
Actually,
female friends.
Female friends, period. Not too many. Period.
Okay. Why the female friends?
Just no. Just no. It doesn't make sense.
Okay. You don't believe in platonic
No.
friendships between
No.
the two genders?
I mean, it doesn't make sense for a man to have female friends.
What about you having men friends?
So you gotta be
Do you watch the podcast?
Yes.
You do. Okay. All right. Interesting.
Yeah, she's so
She's
like,
aware. Yeah, she's aware. Yes, as a matter of fact, yes, it's because I would agree with you that it is absolutely pointless for you as a man to have female friends because we know what you really want to do.
They want to smash.
They want to smash every single time. Like, ladies, I hate to be an asshole, but y'all are really not that entertaining or cool, man. There's not many things that men have the same similarities to women on. That we're very different. So, what about you? Red flag, automatic deal breaker.
Not having self-love and inconsistency. If you ain't got no self-love, you don't got enough to get me. You ain't consistent with. If you ain't consistent with yourself, you're gonna be inconsistent with me. I'm a firm believer of taking care of yourself while you get in a relationship.
Okay. Straight. What about you?
For me, it's lying.
Lying.
Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
So how is the guy that you've been with for 5 years? How's he been able to keep you on the string for so long? He had to be lying.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's why it's so important for me nowadays.
Okay. Interesting. All right. More chats. And guys, we only got 7,000 likes, but we got 15,000 plus y'all. 15,871 to be exact, man. Almost 16K, y'all, man. Like the goddamn video. Oh, Smiley. She's in here in the studio. Myron, can you have the girls rate and critique each other starting from Pinky? Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. We'll start right here. I want you to rate the girl to your left. 1 out of 10. Okay. Should we do this? Do we have time for this one?
Well, we'll come back to that.
Oh, we'll come back to it?
Yeah,
okay.
That sounds fun.
You want to do it now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because this segment always takes forever. That's why I see why.
Why does it always take forever?
Yeah, so
you'll see why. We'll come back.
Yeah, because the girls are getting really
let's
scared.
do these real quick.
Have you guys considered getting PNP on? He spoke highly of you guys on No Jumper, even though he called Fresh a simp. Who's PNP? And if you call Fresh a simp, then probably not. I don't know who that is. Jim McElroy goes, ladies, how would you feel if you had a son get hurt defending you at school because he got bullied for you being on OnlyFans? Anyone here on OnlyFans?
No.
What?
No.
Really?
No. I need to make
Why is that so surprising?
That's good. No one here is on OnlyFans.
Why is that so surprising? It's like every female in the world on OnlyFans.
Most girls
that's the first.
in Miami are on OnlyFans, bro.
We can make one together.
Yeah, me and you.
I don't even know how to start that shit.
Okay, ladies, one at a time.
That's rare.
All right.
I love Finland.
Caleb Daniel says, pink highlighter hair dress getting canceled tonight. Calling it right now.
What is that? What is getting canceled?
Don't worry.
It just means that, you love to leave the door closed. Bad Nation says, ladies, do you like men with problems like Eve, who like the devil because it's drilling? Is Adam a boring man / provider? Biblical reference. You're probably lie or stay silent, but ladies, would you eat the tree of knowledge again?
I don't understand that.
He's saying, would you eat from the tree of knowledge? For example, Adam and Eve, when she ate the fruit.
Is my man teaching?
Would you do it? I mean, that's
a strange question, bro.
Next question.
Jimmy always says,
I've been bringing all your guys' videos, binging all of it. You guys are legends. Keep it up. Thank you so much, Jim McElroy. R.I.P. Kevin Samuels, moment of silence. I know the boy in heaven right now handing these portable dishwashers reality checks the go. Okay, thanks, Lil Gothics. And then Castle is going to be Thanos tonight, okay? We got here $20. It's hilarious seeing Myron's face when the ladies cap. Fresh, wear a white shirt. I can never see you. Mo, your laughter got me rolling. Chris, you slacking on the merch. Okay, ladies, the left of Myron. Can you guess the weight of the person next to you? Chocolate with the pink thing on her head. You need to take that off. Not a good look. This nigga, bro, talking shit. You have anything you want to say back to him?
Nah.
Okay, Yves Simonis. Okay,
Make
this
no
is the official
mistake.
rating for tonight's episode. He goes A1 Styles 2, Truth 4, Paola 1, Savannah 6, Carmenova 4.
They didn't even spell my name right.
That part.
Majin 2, Melissa 3, Big Vaddy 4, and
Baddie with the B. B-A-D-D-I-E.
And then
Your
Julia
mama's a 4.
And then Julia a 7. Any of you guys want to say anything back to Mr. Yves Simonis?
Your mama's a 4.
I want to say something because he rated me as a 1. First of all, I ain't got my nails done. And I ain't even put on no makeup.
Yourself, baby.
Yeah,
We don't do that.
Don't explain yourself.
Let her say what she wants to say. Go ahead.
I'm still
Finish your piece. Go
beautiful
ahead.
on the inside, so it doesn't matter.
Period.
That's what's gonna get me to heaven.
Nigga, why you with that face? I saw you.
What he
All
said?
right. Question for the ladies. Would you rather be with a 40-year-old male who's never been with a woman that make $200K a year or a 27-year-old player who makes $90K per year?
Sound like my baby daddy. I dated both of them.
I'm gonna have that part.
Holy ish. Do my ears deceive me? Did I hear yes, sir, on FNF? Big ups to the whole team. Okay. I'm calling a Castle candidate now. 2 seats from Fresh, 1 with the gap in the middle, and 2 seats from Myron. Okay.
What is that? What is that?
It says Frank Castle is waiting in the lobby.
Doc Dre goes, show A1 and Fresh simultaneously so we know they ain't the same person. Okay. Google Facts, $50 goes, Myron, from the meetup in Dallas and talking to you in person to now seeing you plant a seed in Sneeko and then hear him verbally flourish to the masses is beautiful to see. Lead by example. Love you, bro. Thank you, Google Facts. I appreciate that. And then, okay, so now we're going 50 and up, Chris, or what?
Yeah, from here on out.
Okay, you can tell, you can take the girl out the streets, but she still belongs to them. Sticker, bro. Okay, $50 from Timbo Baggins goes, you have to take me as I am is a red flag, guys. Know that when this is said, the only utility they offer is sex. At that point, yeet or be yeeted. Oh, man, anybody have a rebuttal to that? Because a couple of y'all ladies said that.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you here in the corner. I'm not going to change. Who else said I'm not going to change? You said you're not going to change. Do you have a rebuttal to that? Because he's saying when a girl says that, it's a red flag and all she offers is sex.
That's not true.
Okay. What's yours?
We both mentioned.
Can you tell them why it's not true? Go ahead.
It just means we got high standards. Doesn't mean we just offering sex. That means we
I mean,
represent
usually-
ourselves on a higher level.
Right. Doesn't usually guys sometimes
but-
say take us as they are as well?
Right.
Men rarely say that.
No, yeah, rarely.
You're not going to see a guy on TikTok saying like, I
Men
refuse to
definitely
lose
say,
weight.
accept me for who I am. That is cap. I will tell you that 100% is cap. No
What's-
cap.
what's
What
cap?
you just said was cap.
What I
swear to
what I
God.
said that was cap.
Men definitely say that.
Yeah, they definitely do. That's what I'm
definitely
saying. They really do.
Men definitely
Here's
say
the difference. Here's the difference. They say, take me as I am after they become a somebody. That's the difference. After they do the work.
What are you talking
No,
about?
men like
that ain't
women
what
that they
you talking
can't.
about.
Men like women that they really can't get on the real. Like to be honest, they go for like the men that are like high end or case may be ballers, chains and flashing stuff. They get women that they really can't have.
Okay, here's
Like,
the difference,
they
ladies.
really can't have them.
Here's the difference, ladies. Men must
know
earn their
what?
ego. Women are given their ego. What do I mean by this? Men have to bust their ass to become a somebody before women even see them and notice them as an individual. Women, however, are born with their value. You're young, you're attractive. Guys come up to you. You exist and men come to you. For men, you have to become a somebody before you even get the chance to present yourself in front of a somebody, if you get what I'm saying, as
I
far as
agree
women
with you.
go.
I agree with
Men
that.
must create their value. So when a guy says, take me as I am, 9 out of 10 times, that came from a place of self-improvement. He built himself up to be able to say that. The difference is that you could take her, for example. She's 21 years old, still new to life to a degree, right? And she's saying, take me as I am. Because she understands, hey, I'm a woman, my value comes from my beauty, etc. But what I'm saying is that men can't get away with that. We have to create ourselves into something before we can say something like that. So what he's saying is that when girls say, take me as I am, I'm not changing, typically all they offer is sex because they refuse to self-improve to get on that man's program. That's what I'm saying. Does that make sense?
To be honest, what if the female doesn't want to have sex and she still doesn't want to change?
She's useless.
Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah, she's pretty useless at that point. Yeah.
Hey, I just say,
It's 2022. You better get that little twat up.
I mean, let's be
I
honest.
ain't
Like,
giving nothing
ladies,
up.
why do you think men talk to women in the first place?
To get dick.
I mean, wait.
I didn't hear that.
You need to smash.
Why? I was saying, why do you think men talk to women in the first place? And the reality is, for sex, right? But you, on the other hand, women will talk to men for a variety of reasons. I'm sure there's a bunch of guys that you guys talk to that you ain't fucking, but you're getting something out of them. Maybe
Men don't
attention,
just fuck for
whatever.
I mean, it's not about the fucking. Some men be lonely. People be lonely too.
Right.
For
Yeah,
real.
everybody be lonely.
Like people be lonely. Some people need guidance. Like I done dated men that like I trust you to guide me. Like so I don't know. Like I'm fucking with the shit that you saying, but I ain't go cap and be like, oh yeah, like you know what I mean.
The difference is that when men deal with women, their main goal is to fuck. When women deal with men, there's a bunch of different reasons that they're dealing with the guy. It doesn't have to be for fucking. Like men offer a lot. That's just gonna sound fucked up, but men inherently offer way more utility to a friendship than a woman does.
What about if a man conjure up the whole relationship in his head and you never said that y'all was together?
That proves my point that they're trying to fuck.
No, they're being obsessive, possessive, and
Niggas know they can't
manipulative.
fucking and still
But they
be
want
your
to fuck
shit.
though.
That part.
You know
So
I
does
ain't
it change
fucking
the fact that they want to smash?
You know I'm not fucking
How they go
you.
about it is different, but every guy they still want to smash. It proves my point
Man, I
that
done
men.
had someone fucking say we was together, and I just know we was not.
Right.
We was not together. We was not together.
I'm trying to see how this makes sense, but okay.
No.
And by the way, men do not say "take me as I am." That's just gay.
Yeah, like the only
They
time.
don't say it verbatim, but a
no.
man has definitely said, accept me for who I am. Like, for real. You're not going to appreciate me now, but you're going to appreciate me later. Niggas say shit like that all the time. I swear to God.
This is a nigga's favorite line right here. You never loved me. You fell in love with the idea of me.
There you go. That's what I always be saying.
I had at
a
least
lot of
4
men just
different
fall in
niggas.
love with the idea of a woman, never with same shit.
Yeah, because girls think they can come in and fix, but it doesn't change the fact that men must earn their ego. Women don't. Men earn their ego.
What do you mean?
Man.
What was that?
I don't understand what you're saying.
Well, you don't understand because you're a woman.
That's mad sexist.
Reality is sexist.
What do you mean? As far as you have to earn your ego? Elaborate.
Okay. Well, number one, let's acknowledge that we live in reality, correct?
Okay.
There's a male bathroom and a female bathroom, right?
Okay.
There's an NBA and a WNBA, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that means that society in itself is sexist because we are not the same. Sexism is a dividing of the races and giving preferential treatment to one gender. You don't complain about sexism when you get into the club for free, do you?
Nope. Hell no.
That's true.
Women only complain
Right.
about sexism when it doesn't benefit them. So the reality is sexism benefits women. I can't really think of sexism how it benefits men. It only hurts men because it equalizes things for women who a lot of the times can't do the same things that men do. So that's number one. And then number two, your question was, just so I have it specifically, you were saying why is what?
You said that men have to earn their egos and
Yes.
women do not need to earn their egos.
Because women are born with value and men are not. Men have to create their value.
Not all women are born with value.
Yes, they are. Because
Yeah.
the thing is that the things that make a woman attractive, she's born with her youth, her beauty, etc. When a girl becomes, 18, 19, 21, she can go ahead and get attention from multimillionaires that busted their ass to create that value. Men and women are not the same. Men have to become attractive. Women just are attractive if they don't let themselves go.
I get what you're saying. I agree with that, though.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna front. I agree with that.
You can go on your Instagram right now. You're going to have more options than
Yeah,
even the most
and-
attractive men just for existing.
That's true. I can agree with that.
Men don't get nearly the same amount of attention as women do
Unless
and or
he's
dating
somebody.
options. And even as a somebody, he can't compete with the average girl.
True. Yeah. True.
So a lot of times women have ego just because men have to create their ego.
There's a lot of things that come with ego as well, though, because as a woman, there are women who are born sexy as fuck. We have advantages for being pretty.
And then
I
there's
talk about it
those-
all the time. I've had many advantages for being pretty. Like it never stops, low key.
Wait, that's sexist.
For being pretty? No.
See what I did there?
Yeah, he got you.
Sure.
Nothing about sexism when it benefits her, right?
No,
Here's my point.
I
Go
didn't
ahead.
finish my sentence. When you pretty and you like that, when you pretty, you're in danger.
Yeah.
When you're pretty, like men feel like, you dress like that, I could touch you, I could slap your ass because you look like that. I could do this because you look like that. Are you ready to fuck to get to this level? Like you are approached differently from a man with that
Question for
ego.
you. Who chose the clothing?
It's not
Why does that
specific.
matter?
Hold on.
Why does that matter?
Because we
It
gotta
shouldn't
have
matter.
no, because we gotta have a little bit of accountability here, ladies. Okay.
So you saying if I'm dressed in shorts, it gives you if I'm in a bikini, I'm at a pool party.
Uh-huh.
I'm in a bikini, I'm rolling up.
Yep.
Right? I'm talking to my homegirl, boom. Nigga just come behind me, slap my ass.
Yep.
He's in the right.
I never said that. But what I am
Because
saying.
I chose to wear a bikini instead of shorts.
Okay. Do you live in reality? Because I do. I don't operate on what should, could, or would. I operate on what is.
I'm telling you what happened to me.
I know. Okay, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
What is that there's a lot of pieces of shit out there. What is that there's a lot of bad people out there. What is there's a lot of sexual predators out there that are willing to take opportunities and that present themselves. So what I'm saying is that you got to operate on what is. You can't control the world and you can't control the weirdos out there. So if one of the few things you do control is how you dress, how the world perceives you, being safe, etc. So this is why men don't like their girl dressing in a certain way, because men know these threats. Men have to accept reality. Men have to accept danger, etc. So a lot of times when a guy's telling you, yo, I don't like you being dressed like that, 9 out of 10 times what you're trying to argue with them, I don't want to change, and asking him for a dumbass explanation. Listen, I'm telling you not to do this because I know the dark side of the world, because men have to experience these things. They know what men are capable of. So when a guy tells you that, instead of you arguing with him, that's where they're typically coming from. So even though what that guy did is reprehensible, he shouldn't be touching women that he doesn't know, we got to operate on reality. That's what happens when you sexualize yourself. When a man sexualizes a woman, 9 out of 10 times that woman sexualized herself. And women got to bear some responsibility for sexualizing themselves to some degree, because the world is a cold place and it doesn't owe you understanding. So if you want to dress like a hoe, hold on. If you want to dress like a hoe, be prepared for idiots out there to treat you like a hoe, even though you shouldn't be treated that way. But hey, they're going to go out for a whole uniform, aren't they?
I done went to the store, I bonded a big t-shirt and some fat ass boy shorts. Like, what? Like, and niggas are still try to get at you. And a nigga is still sexualize you. Like,
a lot of times it never
All right, I have a question for you.
matters what you wear.
If you wear a condom and you have sex with a girl, is it 100% chance that you aren't going to get her pregnant?
Hell yeah, 100% chance that you're not gonna get pregnant.
No, it's more like 99 point something, right? Like
99.99.
But
with the condom on though.
But
It could pop. It could pop. It could be too tight, and it'd be
how many?
Ladies, you're reading a little bit too much into it. The point of the exercise is to tell you that sometimes you got to mitigate risk. So you're saying, oh, I went dressed like this and I still got hit on. I guarantee you probably would have got hit on even more if you went dressed a certain way. So even though things can still happen, it's about lowering the risk.
I mean, but my point was that, and I was literally talking off of experience. I go out when I'm with friends. I don't go out unless I'm with friends because I like safety.
Okay.
I'm somebody who's been abused in all types of ways. So when I go out, I like to be comfortable and safe. I've been in a situation where I'm wearing a simple bikini. It's not super exposed. I didn't wear it to be a hoe. I'm out with friends. But I had a friend touch my ass and think that was okay.
A friend?
Yes, he was a friend. And this is the first time this ever happened. He touched my ass thinking it was okay because in his mental, he built that ego already. He's surrounded by, I hate to put it like this, but Miami bitches who be out there putting that out. But now he's so tainted by that thought and by that ego that when he has friends around him who feel comfortable, who feel sexy, who's in a simple bikini, he still feel that, okay, I could touch this bitch.
So that makes it even worse because you didn't put up boundaries. So not only was it not someone that you didn't know.
Touched me.
Okay.
So now we're not friends no more. Because now you fucking touched me. Now I'm calling you out on your fucking mental. I'm calling you out on your fucking ego.
So he didn't
because what
respect
made
you.
that okay? Well, and that's gonna happen more often than not. Especially with people you think is your friends.
So it comes down to, again, personal responsibility, right? So you do realize by him being your friend, that actually is worse on you because he doesn't respect you, which is why he did that in the first place. And that's what I'm trying to say. Women demand respect a lot of the times from men while not respecting themselves. That's not the way the world works.
How did I disrespect myself?
If you dress in a provocative
By wearing
fashion,
a bikini?
if you dress provocatively, be prepared for men to not respect you. I don't make the rules. This is just the way the world works.
So that
I
goes
can't
for
sit
wearing
here
a one-piece
and get
bathing
mad.
suit too?
I can't get mad, right? If I'm a bum, right, and I'm out here telling girls, I need you to do this, I need you to do that, and they laugh at me, it's my fault because I understand that women respect men that do better than them. I accept the reality. So I'm telling you as a woman, if you sexualize yourself, most guys are going to sexualize you in response. And the fact that it was your friend and he still did that stupid shit, that tells me even more so that he doesn't respect you. The respect always starts with yourself first. Ladies, you cannot dress a certain way and expect and command respect from men. That's just not how it goes. That's not the way the world works. In a perfect world, for sure, it should be that way. But guess what? Like I said before, we don't operate on should, could, or would. We operate on what is.
You got to choose better friends too.
Yeah, that too. You got to have a little bit of personal responsibility here. Pick better friends, dress more conservatively.
No, if you don't want that type of attention, now if you like attention, do your shit.
Yeah.
No cap.
I'm real tomboy, so I
Yeah.
always
Like
go
attention.
outside covered
I'm
up.
not gonna
Women
lie.
like attention.
The moment you talk, they're good. They ain't gonna touch you at all.
Look, Trey, damn near every 3 or 4 on this panel is delusional with their ideal men requirements, and pink hair look like Clark Kent fresh.
Why do you keep coming at her?
They need to stop
I'm a
coming from my
hairstylist.
friend.
Like, what do you expect?
So let me stop before they start coming at me.
Stop coming from my
Michaela,
friend.
Michaela, the producer. Yo, what's SEK? Is that Singapore? Double check that currency. These ladies need to be happy if they find a man that makes 30K per year. Elba, they 30 plus with kids. Not many men want y'all for being 30 plus, let alone kids. 100K was wild. LOL. They're not 30 plus, but they're like 28, 29, right?
Almost there.
26,
Swedish
29.
Oh, Swedish crunch.
Swedish? Oh, shout out to Sweden in the
Myron
house.
Stephanie
goes, ladies, please name a biological urge you must suppress, like how you guys ask men to suppress theirs.
What?
Oh, yeah, well,
that might be a little bit tough for this panel.
Louis Tarazaz.
Modern women are dangerously delusional. Cat ladies, okay? I think that was from before when you guys were putting your standards up. And then we got here, where else? The top, and this is from Geisley Baptiste. He goes, the top 1 or 2% of man will not be picking a single mother with a bunch of kids or a masculine woman when he has other options who have none of those things.
That's
Fair
facts.
enough. Let's see here. And we brought many multimillionaires guys on the show. I mean, me and Fresh, we do well ourselves. Every guy we know that makes quite a bit of money has the same pretty much requirements of women. They want her to be submissive, not a pain in the ass, bring them peace, etc. They don't want women that are like boss babes and super argumentative and competitive. I mean, in general, men don't care about these things.
And they might not tell you this to your face, but they definitely
they'll lie on a date though. They'll cap on a date.
Yeah,
you got a business? I love that. You an entrepreneur? You a go getter? They're just trying to fuck, bro.
Yeah. They'll smash it and never wife you up.
Yeah, they don't really care about that shit.
Nothing.
Bomb beef. Next to fit looked like a big wad of bubble gum fell on her head. Shout to her. Beautiful birthday girl, the blue. Do a 360.
Who, me?
Do that 360, babe.
Go ahead, baby girl. Go ahead.
Wait, let me see you up a little bit. You got that. Oh.
You might have to use camera 7, Chris.
Do this, babe.
Fix your hair on the
Chris.
side, mama.
Yeah, on that side.
Okay, they can't come forward a little bit because the camera's over there.
Come forward, move the
You
chair.
help her.
Yeah, come forward a little bit, move the chair.
Yeah, help her.
The
Yeah,
chat.
'cause he got nails.
Chris got y'all. Go ahead, Chris.
Period.
All right, go ahead, do a little twirl. There we go. Twerk a little bit.
Do your shit.
There we go.
Okay.
All right. Real rating from Fresh to Myron goes. All right. 5,
4.5, 3,
yeah.
2, 6, 4, 1, 2.5, 2.
I'm sorry, what? I got a 2.5. Your mama.
I got it too.
I
That's
keep
crazy.
getting mama.
This is fucking insane.
Your mama and granny panties.
Purple Pill Pod says, Myron, I need a one-on-one on Halo 2 on Lockout or a one-on-one debate. Purple Pill versus Red Pill.
What does that mean?
Next question.
That's how I know you're a rookie, bro, because the official 1v1 map was Warlock, you noob. Carbine start.
I definitely am a
Real
rookie.
ones only know that, though. Wait.
Yeah.
They're not talking to you. I was talking to the chat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Crypto reset.
I thought you were talking to me that I was a rookie. I was like, yeah, yeah.
No. I was talking to
Sorry.
him. The girl with 3 girls will end up single forever. She is a 2 out of 10, yet demands a 1% man, and he has a bunch of laughing emojis. Anybody have anything they want to say to him?
I'm sorry. Let me see that
He
one
said
more
the
time.
girl with 3 kids will end up alone. He's talking to you, I think.
Oh, yeah. I'll be alone with your mama in your basement.
Oh, shit.
What the fuck y'all
I'm
doing
going with your
now?
daddy, too. I'll be your stepmommy, bitch.
Damn.
All right. Dr. Matt Rizzoni. Go ahead.
Never trust her face because it is a canvas covered in paint. Leonardo da Vinci. What?
You don't even know Little Robert and she don't even fucking follow me.
Big dog at 5. Great show tonight. I think I thought Savannah was the porn star Canella Skin at first, though. Okay.
Who's Savannah?
Okay.
Who's Savannah?
Leprechaun goes, what the fuck that fucking name?
What?
3 or 4 next to Myron looks like Lil Nas X, man. You guys are going fucking hard. 444 goes, unfortunately, I think all of y'all are lost on tonight's panel and haven't read a book in years. What books should they read to lay a better foundation on being a good woman? Fit. Go ahead. Do you have a book?
Book of Life.
There is a book. Oh damn, I don't forgot the name.
Were you gonna
but
say
it's
law?
The Book of Misogyny.
laws? I think it's
Laws
like
of
the 48 laws or something like that.
I think it's
It's a book about being a better
Laws of
being a girl.
attraction.
Yeah, laws of attraction.
Okay.
Moto
Yeah.
Jitsu.
I'll give the ladies some game. They'll probably never look at this, but there was a book called Lady written by Rush V.
I'm always willing to learn.
That book is a book I think every girl should pick up. It's
I'm willing to
by
read
Rush V
that.
called
Yeah,
Lady.
me too. What is
Lady.
it?
You might not be able to get it anymore though.
Bro, they don't care, man. Come on, bro. Come on, chat.
I tell them the chat. I know the girls don't give a fuck, but yeah. Lady by Rush V, guys. 100% fresh and fit. Discovered y'all 2 weeks ago and then been addicted ever since. YouTube, Mojo Jitsu, Instagram, Mojo Jitsu, 4 books on Amazon, and my own Mojo Jitsu app.
Awesome, bro.
Okay.
Good job.
And then last one here, GP goes, ladies, if women body count were displayed on their foreheads in real time, would they have higher body counts or lower? And will women's standards lower because of it or remain the same as stated earlier? That's actually a damn good thing. So, ladies, if your body count was on your forehead, would you have the same standards that you have now?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Because men usually have more body counts than females.
Hold on. Knowing that most men are going to have an issue if you have between even 5 to 10 bodies.
Yeah.
I feel like you don't even need to know about it.
That part. Why you need to know who I had sex with in my past? You should know
That's the
why.
point. Your numbers on your...
You can't hide it.
If I can't hide it, then fuck it. I mean,
that was the whole point of me saying
but
that.
you see, mines go up with females, not men.
So imagine you got 30 bodies on your head.
That's because of females.
And you meet a guy,
He's
right?
definitely
and
not.
he has to meet 2 bodies max. You got the same bargaining power?
Again, my body count goes up because of females, not men.
Okay.
All right, man.
Listen, I would just say this: if my body count was on my forehead, men more than likely would just want to fuck you more because if it's a lot on your forehead,
They gonna feel like
you know what I'm saying. But then they want to fuck the one that's like a square too because it's a fantasy. You never know what a square may do. She might suck the fuck out of your dick. You know, like you'd be like, damn.
Ladies, we're talking about wifing and like a real relationship, not just sex. A guy will fuck anything, ladies. In case you guys don't know that.
Yeah, he
A guy literally will fuck anything.
Like, really would. Everything. Yeah.
That's why I always kind of laugh when girls say, "Look at all these niggas in my DMs. Look at all these options."
These
And I'm
niggas
kinda
on
like,
my body. I'm acting bad.
I don't even think when men hop into
Here,
women's
Chubbs, all right.
inboxes, they think, this nigga in my inbox. I just think it's the idea of like, okay, this nigga, like, I look good. It's one of those things. It's not even about a husband or a boyfriend or none of that. Like,
you think it's the attention?
Yeah, like I said, it's the attention.
Yeah,
that's what it is. Everybody don't get attention. Every bitch don't get attention.
That's
true.
Actually, it's
Or the right. Or how about it this? Every bitch don't get the right attention. Period.
Facts.
Yeah,
Because I go out with two of my homegirls and they be getting.
because girls get attention just for existing. I mean, my thing, I would agree with you that most women don't get. Because the thing is that girls are such fiends for attention, they don't care where it comes from. Just like for men, they get want sex so bad, they don't care where it comes from. So women will accept attention from anybody, men will accept sex from anybody. But my thing is like, you get that attention, but how many guys actually want to wife you though? And I think that's the real question women need to ask themselves. But they're so drunk in power with the attention and all the options that they think they have, but it's fleeting. It's not really options. It's guys that just want to have sex with you. You know?
Okay, so ladies, now it's
go
going to be your turn. Ask us a question, statement, comment, or last thoughts on the show. We'll start, I guess, right here. So question, comment, thoughts on the show, last thoughts.
No, I think we had a good talk with everybody and got to know each other's really well, and it
You
was
barely
really
said anything.
It was really fun.
Thank you for coming. What about you, Gucci?
What do y'all rate yourselves? What y'all looking for in the women and what y'all got to bring to the table? And I ain't even go ask that question because y'all giving
That's like 3 questions
big
in one.
energy.
Well,
Go
okay.
ahead.
When
And
you
I
say,
want you to start.
They probably
Wait,
know.
I gotta make sure I understand the question properly. When you say rate ourselves 1 to 10, on what metric exactly?
Just, fat being average. The same metric you gave me.
Well, what I gave you guys was
And don't pick 7.
well. See, number 1, I don't need the attitude. Number 2, let me be very clear about that. I don't need the attitude. Number 2
I don't have attitude.
is, if you recall, I said rate yourself 1 to 10, fresh out the shower with no makeup on. If you want me to use that standard on myself, I guess I can. But see how it doesn't
you don't wear
necessarily line
makeup,
up.
baby. I wouldn't even put you on that stand. I'm just asking you to rate yourself 1 through 10. No attitude.
That's why I'm trying to. That's why I'm trying to make sure I understand the question correctly, because the question I asked you was specifically for women.
Panties got twisted.
No, it's just that I don't tolerate disrespect.
Babe, I never disrespected you.
Oh no, it was an attitude there, and I don't need that. Okay.
So, but what? How you giving the same energy?
And I know, and I'm letting her
You
know
can't
too.
do that,
Like,
baby.
we don't
Yo,
need that.
You sound aggressive without even trying to be aggressive.
Yeah,
God
like,
damn.
bro,
Right, so don't take it to heart then. Like,
It's not about taking it to heart. It's that don't speak to me a certain way. I don't like it.
Right.
Being very
Okay.
clear about that.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not your homegirl. I'm not a boyfriend.
I
Whatever it
never
may be.
said
I'm
that.
not. I know, but I
make
just want
sure
to
the
make that
energy is
extremely clear.
reciprocated too, babe. Because once you in the hot seat, I feel like you get reactive, like you're doing now.
No, it's not about that. I'm trying to clarify the question, right? Because clearly the question I asked was female specific. So you said, "Oh, I'm asking the same thing," and I'm like, "Well, that doesn't make sense because it's a female specific question. If you want me to go ahead and rate myself when I'm out the shower without makeup on, I can do that."
No makeup. What would you rate yourself from 1 to 10? 5 being average, 10 being Jesus Christ. Like, I look good. I can pull any bitch I want.
Because she literally said, "I'm asking you guys the same question," which I took that quite literally because I'm paying attention here and I'm trying to understand the question to answer it. I mean, what's the? Do you not?
Because there's not an issue. Because if it was an issue, this camera don't stand. I would have said, I don't have an issue with y'all. I asked y'all the same question. You took it as aggression. But once you say something and you expect everybody to be quiet, motherfuckers supposed to be quiet, and you can say what you want to say, and that's what it is. I never
It's my show.
disrespected you, babe, and I respect that. But we can say what we want to say, right?
No, for sure.
Right. So I just asked you from 1 to 10, and then when you clarify, I just said on the same scale. You said on what metric? I said the same metric.
Okay. So you want me to rate myself 1 to 10 without makeup on, fresh out the shower, which is exactly what I asked you.
Please rate yourself 1 to 10, fresh out the shower with no makeup on.
Okay, sure. Yeah, based off of just looks, let's say a 6. There we go. There's your answer, even though it
What
doesn't.
about the other questions?
What was the other question?
What do you look for in a woman?
No, no.
What are your requirements for a woman?
Yeah.
You can take it first.
Okay, so 1 out of 10.
Yes, babe.
Damn, bruh. Putting it on looks only.
Fresh out the shower, no makeup
Fresh out
on.
the shower.
No makeup on.
I
All
don't
natural.
wear makeup, so maybe like a 5.
Stop the
Okay.
Yeah.
I give you 5.5.
And then what do you look for in a woman?
Stop the cap.
I mean, just someone that's peaceful, feminine, not masculine, and not a hoe. You know,
Okay.
pretty
And
simple.
what about the height?
Height? Nah, it doesn't
It don't
matter.
matter?
No, I would prefer a shorty, obviously speaking, but like not taller than me. That's kind of weird.
Yo, Fresh, you said 5, man?
Yeah.
Looks.
Nigga, what you doing? That's gay, bro. You're gay. Niggas worried about my rating. You're gay, nigga. The fuck?
Yeah, but hey, man, that's what we rate ourselves fresh out the shower, no makeup on, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Apparently.
That's why I had to clarify because I was like, that was a very
Are you-
centric question. But okay,
Are you guys straight? Straight men?
Heterosexual?
that's a strange question.
What's going on here?
Yes, we are heterosexual. Yes,
Okay.
I mean we would
I
not
just
have
want to know.
a podcast with a bunch of girls talking about male and female intersexual
Right.
dynamics if
Yo,
we were gay.
Where
We wouldn't care what women thought if we were gay.
Where I'm from, yo, you. That's an L, dog. That's an L.
I mean, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. But yes, we are heterosexual.
Are you straight?
I wouldn't.
Okay. Okay.
No, go ahead. What are you gonna say? Go ahead. What are you gonna say?
Any more questions?
Go ahead. No, I want to make sure. What were you gonna say? Go ahead.
If I saw you out on the street, bro, I done met niggas look straight like niggas looking like niggas, and that was a regular ass question. Like that was just a regular question.
What are you talking about?
Because he asked me. He told me to say what I was about to say.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
That's what you was about to say.
So you think he's gay?
What?
No, if she would have seen you in the street, because there's men that kind
I
of look
wouldn't
like
been
you and
able to
would say that
guess.
they
Yeah,
look
that's
heterosexual,
it.
but they're gay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So she's saying men in the street look straight, but sometimes they're not straight. Okay,
Exactly.
cool. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is that what you're saying?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
But,
It took us a long time to get
but
there.
wouldn't your common sense kind of bring you to the conclusion that these guys are hosting a podcast where they discuss intersexual dynamics with the opposite gender? Therefore, more than likely, they're probably heterosexual if they even care to figure out what women think.
What?
I guess common
What
sense
was your
isn't so common. Let's keep going.
Common sense is definitely common bad.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think anyone who
You
would
heard what
kind
I
of be able to
said,
pick that
though.
out,
Right.
they would definitely be able to come to that logical conclusion of, okay, these guys are probably heterosexual if they're doing an entire podcast, talking to girls every other night.
Niggas
trying
be
to
down
figure
low
out.
too. What you talking about?
I mean, this is a lot of work to be down low.
No, I mean, but do your thing, baby. I don't got no problem with you.
Right.
Why you sound like Gucci man?
I don't got no
All right,
problem.
come on, let's move on to the next person, man.
What about you?
I just want to know one thing.
Chat, y'all see what's going on. All right.
Do you really think all guys cheat?
Yes.
All?
Men are only as faithful
You
as their
just hurt
options.
her little heart.
A majority. A majority,
Like
yes.
she's asking
And-
you for herself.
I mean, if you want to take that 1 or 2% and cling
You
on to it and
think-
say they won't cheat on me, cool, you could have
You
that.
think it's 1% out of every man?
I think it's extremely rare, and I think the more attractive the man is, the more the likelihood.
Every man cheats.
So-
But you got yours a good one.
But he's also gonna
believe
want
in
to fuck other bitches too. So
Well,
You know,
I
you
know
better
they're
throw that
gonna
ass
want
back.
to, but I'm saying,
the real question is it really cheating if he's open about it?
yeah, because I didn't sign up for that.
Oh, you want monogamy?
Oh, that's my question for you. I can't wait to get to
Yeah,
you.
yeah. I mean, it's it's not in a man's nature. He's always gonna want to have other girls
Okay, but if you are willing to love a girl, why would you want to cheat on her?
because
Knowing
men
it's
and
gonna
women
hurt
love
her.
men and women love differently. A man can love his girl and fuck another chick.
Well, you can't love someone and then willingly hurt them.
Even
That's why he ain't gonna tell you.
Yep.
Facts.
And
But
that's
you-
why
then
we
you
find a way to
didn't love
find
her.
out.
What's that?
Then you didn't love her.
Man,
He did. He just wanted new
No.
pussy.
is this taking it
No.
somewhere else?
Yeah.
I see you tearing up over here.
I'm trying to like make sure you good.
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
he did love you because he didn't tell you. He just wants new pussy. That's what it comes down to.
We just hate
But how
it.
can you love someone and then you willingly hurt them?
Well, see, here's the thing. You're looking at it through your female lens because for you, you can't fathom loving a guy and having sex with another individual. But what I'm telling you is that through the male lens, the guy can have sex with another girl and still love you.
No.
We're not the same.
No, but you know it's gonna hurt the girl.
That's why he doesn't tell you.
Yeah.
Facts.
So then why do it if you know it's gonna hurt?
It's an
her?
urge.
Because it's a very strong urge. I don't think women understand a man's need to
Not
mate.
even the smartest person on earth can understand a man.
Can you please
Even
stop
when the
interrupting?
female's
Can
giving
you
him
guys, like,
all
bro,
the
what are
time,
y'all
he still
doing?
cheats.
What are y'all doing? I'm talking with her like you guys are just randomly interjecting. If you guys have something you want to say, let me finish my point at least. The urge for a man to mate is extremely strong, and a woman will never understand it. Men have like 10 times the testosterone that a woman has. So I get it. It's tough for you to understand, but that's just how it is.
We're just saying it's better off to think he might do that rather than say, "Oh, it just happened." That way you're like ready for it. It's gonna happen regardless.
All right, y'all had something? Go ahead.
Yeah. I want to know what's your deal breaker. That's my first
Oh
question.
no, I thought they were trying to say something from
okay.
before.
Oh, well, it was. I said not really. Not. You made me lose my train of thought. Like low key, kind of came at me.
Whoa.
I mean, it's one mic at a time.
Chris, hold on.
What?
Just deal with that.
What happened?
Yeah. 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 All right. Then you were gonna say something over here.
Yeah.
You were trying to say something.
No, I was gonna ask. So then, fuck, I lost my train of thought. Okay, so then then what does it mean if he tells you if he's cheating on you but he says, "Oh, I love you," but I'm telling you that I'm cheating on you.
Well, most girls can't handle the truth, so that's why they don't tell them.
Okay, so then we should just be able to accept that.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. And then vice versa.
No, because a man is not going to accept you cheating 99% of the time.
But we're supposed to accept them for
Yes,
cheating.
because men and women are not the same. When you have sex with a bunch of dudes, you lose value. When I have sex with a bunch of girls, it means I've demonstrated value.
Yeah, you become the master key because you have the lock. You have
Exactly.
the key that opens everything.
Exactly. It's one of the few things that's a double standard that doesn't benefit women. It's hard for men to get sex. It's easy for women to get sex.
And
So
that is
therefore,
perfectly why I will stay single. I don't deal with that.
well, I mean, you described the guy making 100K per year, 6 foot.
Yeah, but then if it comes with, "Oh, I'm gonna cheat on you, I'm gonna let you know, but you're gonna be my wife," it's like, yeah, no, I'm okay.
Okay. Well, if you're willing to stay single, that's fine.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay. But yeah, so yeah, men are typically only faithful as their options. So is your guy going to cheat? I don't know. Maybe he might not have the value to, but if he has the ability to and the value to, he probably more than likely will want to have sex with other girls. I think the best thing a girl can do is accept it and be there like, hey, listen, I understand you have urges, whatever it may be, just don't bring a disease home or we can do it together. Come to some kind of middle ground. I don't know.
So you don't think a man can love a woman enough to not want to hurt her?
He just won't tell you. Hence, you will not be hurt.
But they'll find out.
They'll do everything. Well, they'll do everything in their power to conceal it, which is why guys do the sneaky things they do because they know most women can't handle the truth.
Well, you don't know won't actually hurt you. So
Well,
if you
how
don't
do-
so if you don't
I
know,
know they're gonna find out. How do you expect your wife to
not
be
really.
happy if you're not keeping her happy by being loyal?
Men don't show loyalty by fidelity. That's how you show loyalty. You show loyalty by not fucking other dudes. I show loyalty by being willing to die and protect you. We're not the same at all.
But she already died. What's the point of you trying to protect her if she's already dead? Like, I don't get it.
What do you mean?
From an
He said his part was to protect, to die for her and protect her. But the girl's already dead. So what is your job? You didn't protect her by
she's
being
alive.
How? How you know that?
She just argue, bro.
No, but how do you know that?
The man, right? The woman shows loyalty by not fucking other people. That's what men typically want from their girl. That's the main thing. A woman gets with a guy for provisioning and protection. So if he's willing to deal with home invaders or fight to protect you and die in the process, that's how men show love. We don't show love through monogamy. We show love by willing to provide and protect for you. We're not the same, ladies. And I know a couple of you guys said on the pod earlier, men and women are the same 50-50. It is not 50-50 whatsoever.
Okay.
I mean, you quite frankly literally described a man who's better than you in every regard. You expect him to be equal to you, though?
Hey.
Tell me how that makes sense.
I don't know. You're right about that.
Exactly. You have anything else that you wanted to add to that? Yeah, you just got to deal with it, man. That's just how it comes down.
Make sense, though.
No, it makes perfect sense. It's just that
it makes sense, but
you don't like it.
You can't say you love that person. You just can't.
No, they definitely can.
No.
Okay, again.
To you.
Men and women are different. A man can love a girl and have sex with others.
No.
Happens every day.
You're choosing to hurt them. You know that it's going to hurt.
It happens
Well, I just
every
told
day.
you they do it by not telling you.
Yeah, it's if you choose to find out.
I know it's tough to understand and it hurts, but it's the truth. Men and women don't show love the same way.
We live in an evil world.
I get it. You're 18, so I'm giving you some slack here. Limited life experience, etc. And you know, it's very difficult for you to step outside your own shoes and understand that people are different from you, but men are very different than women. Everything, our brains, the way we process emotions, the way we process the world. There's a reason why men have more spatial awareness than women. We're better than directions. We're stronger than you guys, more capable, more confident, etc. We're wired differently. We're not the same. Do not believe this bullshit propaganda that says men and women are the same, 50-50. No, it's not at all. You look for a guy that's taller than you, that's stronger than you. We look for a girl that's feminine and submissive. We have completely different attraction triggers. I don't make the rules. I just report them.
Would you say it's different now?
It's
Because testosterone levels are extremely low.
no, because social programming does not change hardwired biological definites.
Yeah, but what's biological about it is your testosterone.
Yes.
Being it's low now. Like
That
men are
doesn't
just-
change the fact that like you still have intrinsic mating strategies that are in your DNA that you can't change. For example, you still want a guy that's stronger and taller than you, right? And capable. Even though we live in a world nowadays where women are more independent and strong than ever before, yet you still look for a provider to some degree.
Yeah.
You can't fight that. Attraction isn't a choice. What if I told you that it hurts my feelings that you want a guy that's better than you? That's fucked up. I would sound stupid, wouldn't I? Because it's literally in your DNA. It's in your makeup. It's in the same thing with men. It's in our DNA and our makeup to fuck other girls.
That's if you just choose to be a fucking thought. Then you could fuck other girls.
Correction. Men are the thought makers.
Yeah, of course, but they're also the carriers too.
Carriers
Actually,
of
no,
what?
Women are carriers.
Actually, they're not.
No, they are. Because you receive it. We give it, you receive it. So you're actually carrying it, not us.
What? I was gonna say something, but that's a little bit too scientific for y'all.
No,
right
say
now.
it. Say it.
I'm dead ass serious.
Because it's a sickness out here that only men created. So that monkeypox is a it's a man on man sickness that's going around.
Now anything else that's not life disordered,
It's
you can't.
true though.
Bro.
Y'all
like women with
like
hair,
it's
no
true.
hair.
I
I'm
go
not
to
about to
the next
discuss
question.
physics for you guys or medicine because y'all don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, so y'all saying we created monkeypox? Us females created monkeypox.
That has nothing to do with this right now.
No, because he said we're the carry, like we carry it. That's what you just said, right?
You know it was made in the lab, right?
How you know that?
A lot of
This is too high IQ for you. I'm gonna move on. Thoughts on the show? Questions, comments,
disagreements.
Thanks for having me. I really like this
Yeah, I
show.
was
It's
gonna say
cool.
disagreements.
And disagreements, I just say
It's a whole bunch of punks getting exposed, but that's in a disagreement.
I would say that
You don't get a chance to say it. Don't worry.
disagreements on this show, I just prefer. So I don't know. It's just a lot of shit based on men, and I think that it's not good enough for the women to just sit here and not acknowledge
And accept it.
and acknowledge not you messing me up, man. Just wait a minute. Let me finish. 'Cause I stutter, man. You gotta be patient with me. Look, okay.
Go ahead.
So no, women have to understand how men think. And if you can't understand how men think, then they're not gonna understand how to treat you like a real woman. Like I was raised by my mama. I was raised in the church. I'm a preacher's kid. Sung in the choir, did all that shit. Didn't have to look for a man to do nothing, because you know what I'm saying, it was what it was. But at the end of the day, I'm just saying have more sympathy towards a man, you know, especially when you're in a relationship.
Okay.
That's a disagreement though.
It
was a disagreement on like how it should be focused. It shouldn't just be focused on men. It should be focused on both parts. Even though you said it's not 50-50, it's 50-50 just at certain levels. You know what I'm saying? Mentally.
I do not, but I will. I don't understand that part of it, but that's fine.
It's a mentally thing. You can't just expect a man to be all 100% cool and just perfect. Does that make sense?
No, but it's fine. What about you?
I guess
You're
I
just
have
not trying to listen.
No, I'm really listening and trying to understand, and the problem is that I can't understand, which is, yeah. I've been listening very closely to everything you guys have been saying. That's why I've been able to attack your
Are you a
arguments.
therapist or something? You're probably like a relationship counselor or something.
I think she means that you think that men are perfect.
Right.
Men are not perfect.
Men
He
are
got
not
that. He
perfect,
got-
so
he
we
know
can't
he's
either.
perfect.
We can't
He
set
already
them
got his
as
answer to that. He heard that before several times.
Right.
I'm saying
You
men
just
are
brought it
not
up for the
perfect.
show.
We can't set them. We can't just expect them to be at a high ass level, and when we're not doing that, that's all I'm saying. Like I put in effort, I put in work every day, but I get judged for what I do too. So I have to take accountability in things in such in my life, just as a man would.
Yeah, but we're judged differently on different things.
Yeah,
So there's different
being
requirements,
messy,
and there's
being a
different burdenness
thought.
of performance.
Yeah.
You know, there's certain things that men are supposed to do versus what women are supposed to do, and etc. Like there's certain
Women are
things.
supposed to provide.
I
Men are
disagree with that.
supposed to listen. Men can provide too in such an extent, but when you have a house with a woman and a man is supposed to handle the things outside of the house, and a woman's supposed to handle the things inside of the house.
He provides you the things to handle inside the house.
Yeah, because if y'all got kids,
Yeah.
your man ain't gonna just wake up every night and go do something for the kids. It's gonna be the woman doing that shit.
I think she want to say like men provide the nature and women provide the nurture. That's what.
So
I
you
felt
have
like
to
should have been
submit
said.
to your man that's doing the, providing for the what you just said. Yeah.
Okay, we can just move on.
All right.
So go ahead.
All right. What about you?
First of all,
Disagreements, comments, last questions, or whatever.
Okay,
And some of us
comment.
have questions, but
appreciate being on the show tonight. I don't disagree with anything. I appreciate everybody's thought process. I like to take that into consideration when moving forward when dealing with people. I do have a question though,
Yeah,
for
go ahead.
men. In your summary of women, what do you consider for a woman? What would a woman have to do to be your piece? Because a man is always saying, I want my woman to be my piece. You know, whether it's choosing to, no matter what status you are, whether you're a rapper or you're a doctor or you're a podcast owner, whether you get females or you don't get females, for a man to come to the conclusion, I need my woman, the woman I'm gonna decide to commit and provide for, regardless if you cheating or not. What does it take for you to look at a woman and say, this woman provides me peace?
you can take it.
All it really is for example, you have a man, he has a job, a career, high profile, he's doing his thing. Seeing points in his life where you can say, you know what, babe, I got you. For example, let's say he needs maybe a protein shake in the morning after gym, or he needs, for example, help with some like files for his office. It's just plugging yourself into where you can help him out, not being nagging, not being annoying, and saying, why are you out late? You should be home with me. Understanding, hey, he's bringing the bread home for you guys to eat, for you and the kids or whatever the case may be, and say, you know what, cool. He just came home from work. He wants to chill and relax. I got you. Baby, you need this, you need that. Basically, you're filling the holes where he's like, I guess, like lacking, and he's going to say, you know what, damn, she's irreplaceable because she has value to my life. So she's not a headache, bet. I want to see her long-term in my life. So that thing is like, fit in where you can and don't be a headache, pretty much.
Cool. Anything else?
You don't have an answer for that?
I mean, it's just about what he said.
The
there.
same thing?
Yeah.
Okay, so at that point, what if your woman starts to get insecure? How are you going to provide her my insecurity? Like, what if she gets insecure?
About what?
Insecurity is good. I think guys need to create more insecurity in their girls. That's how you keep your girl faithful to you and you keep her on her toes.
Okay, what if she's okay, she's faithful. She's on her toes. Like, that's me. That's me. I'm
Yeah.
faithful. I'm on my toes now.
Yep.
But I just found out that everything that I'm doing for you right now, and everything you're not sacrificing, but everything I've compromised and committed for you, to be that piece in your life.
Uh-huh.
But now I turn around and I see you doing the same exact thing with her. How do you think a woman should respond to that? when
Comes
she
back
thought-
to living in reality, not being in a Disney fairy tale, and understanding that if you're a man of means, that you're going to have to share him. You're not that special. You have to share high value men. You're not going to have them to yourself. And this is a lie that we constantly tell women, that they're special, they deserve the best, etc. The reality is none of y'all are special. A lot of you guys provide the same things that the girl next to you can provide. And the only difference is, are you going to give me a headache or not? And men that have options that are attractive, all the girls are chasing after them, and they know that, and there's not enough of them to go around. Every girl is chasing the same exact demographic of guy. We proved this earlier. So there's plenty of young, attractive girls. There's new chick turning 18 every single day, but there's not a lot of guys that make 500K per year. So what are you going to do? You got to accept reality. I don't have the leverage. He wants to go ahead and exercise options. I'm going to be the girl that accepts that and be by his side. That's how you keep those types of guys around. And you guys are never going to hear that anywhere else because everyone else is going to tell you, you're special, you're a princess, you deserve monogamy. That's not the way the world works. Men are only as faithful as their options. If you're with a winner, you have to share him. Sorry.
Misogyny. There you go.
That's the truth, man.
I don't have no disagreements. I just appreciate y'all for having me on the show, and that's all I gotta say.
Cool.
Shout out to your birthday girl.
Thank you.
What about you?
No disagreement as well, but
You got something earlier, right?
Nah, I don't want to talk about that because y'all gonna keep asking questions, and I do not want to disclose the government information, so I just let it go. But yeah, I appreciate you all.
She knows something we don't.
Yeah, that's why I say I don't want to say nothing. But yeah, everybody, I love everybody. You guys are so beautiful, and yeah, that's it.
Cool.
Yeah, we need a conspiracy podcast, bro, because niggas be talking. I'm like, bro, you don't know what we talk about. Anyhow, go ahead.
Does that have to do with the monkeypox stuff?
AIDS, monkeypox.
I'm actually I work for Jackson Hospital as well, and I'm also going to school for HSA. I'm studying internal medicine, and Jackson is actually the first hospital who has the monkeypox vaccine. So that's why I say I know a little something, and I don't want to bring it up, so I just leave it as that. That's
Okay.
it.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
It was still man-made.
All right. What about you?
I can agree with you with that, but it's only being passed around by men on men.
All right.
On purpose. Go ahead.
All right. What about you?
I don't have any disagreements. Comments I have is appreciate you for being on the show. I learned a lot and opened my brain to a lot.
Are you going to change though?
Nope.
First of all, you don't even know what I was gonna say.
Go ahead. Say it.
Yes, I am willing to change.
Stop the cap.
Stop your cap, sweetheart. I speak the truth, nothing but the truth.
All right. What about you?
So me, I have a.
You had a
few
question,
comments.
right?
I do have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to know what is your deal breaker. No, matter of fact, fuck that. What is your ideal woman?
Well, deal breaker, a girl that's a hoe and or extremely masculine, because at that point I can't deal with that.
Okay,
you know, a girl that's going to constantly be trying to challenge my authority. Like, get the fuck out of here. I'm going to go find a girl that understands that there's a hierarchy here. You know, you're not the same as me whatsoever. You expect me to do all these things for you, but we're going to treat you be equals. That's wild to me, right? And then as far as an ideal girl, attractive, young, in shape, got to go to the gym. Not a slut. That's the number one thing. Because, you know, I don't want to have to walk into somewhere and everyone laughs. Oh, bro, what the hell? She for the streets. And, you know, quiet and doesn't embarrass me. I don't think enough women understand that it's very attractive when you're quiet. You can bring you to a party and you're not going to embarrass them around other people that may have some money or have some status. There's nothing more embarrassing than bringing a girl and she's loud, obnoxious, she's sloppy, she's embarrassing the fuck out of you. Yo, control your girl. Like, and anytime someone has to say that shit, it's an L. So,
You like girls with weave or
no, I like natural hair.
you like natural hair?
Yeah.
So short or long?
So
As
you
long
don't
as
want.
possible. I think most men, and it's actually an attraction trigger that they found in men. Most men prefer long hair by
So
far.
you prefer long hair?
Most men do.
No, you.
I do too, but most men do.
So okay, so my question, real quick, sorry. So, because I feel like I'm gonna say it and you're gonna take it disrespectfully.
It's fine. Go ahead. Say how you got to say it.
You got 4 more years. How many? Okay. You prematurely balding.
Okay. Yeah.
None of disrespect.
No, that's fine.
Right?
Yeah.
And I'm only testing you because I feel like
Merch.
so it's like
What the fuck are you saying?
so you like girls with long hair. You prematurely bald and I'll give you about 4 or 5 more years.
Year and a half.
4 or 5 more years. But you want a girl with long hair. How many girls with long hair do you think is gonna take you?
Okay, that's a good question.
Prematurely bald.
Question for you: do you think attraction is symmetrical?
No.
Okay, so it means it's asymmetrical, which means the genders are attracted to different things. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So for men value youth, beauty, and hair is a personification of youth
Women
and beauty,
value
right?
hair. I'm gonna tell you that right now. We care.
Okay.
I
Now
see it.
here's the thing: I've seen a bunch of women that don't necessarily care about a man's looks, let alone hair, because men are able to make up for things in many other ways, by status, by money, by confidence, by ambition. A man's looks aren't as high on the totem poles as a woman's looks. So Nice try, but I would
No,
say
it wasn't
that,
a nice try.
Some men look-
That's a real honest question.
but women in general, like a deal breaker for them isn't going to be like, oh, he doesn't have hair, but if he has all the other things, more than likely they're going to be willing to
I'm
accept
telling
that.
you, I'm telling you,
Uh-huh.
I'm not saying that that's a deal breaker for sure, but I'm definitely
The
saying
Rock, Andrew Tate, Michael
That's what
Jordan.
I was gonna say. Like, there's a lot of guys
There's
that look
so
good
many guys
bald.
with that are bald. What are you trying to say?
I said
Yeah, Vin
prematurely
Diesel.
bald. I
bald
said
guy.
notice. I didn't say he's not 100% bald. He's not bald.
makes it
He's
even worse.
prematurely bald.
You know-
Exactly. So that's my answer.
You know, the funny part is, I didn't even want to say this, but I guess I will say this. I did a hair transplant, and my hair is actually in the process right now of growing back. So if you look at my stuff, if you look at my stuff, I actually, well, I've lost a lot of it from doing podcasts like this. But yeah, thank you. So the thing is I'm in the middle of it right now. So actually, it was much worse than this. So it's growing back. So in about 6 months, it's going to be fully grown. So I mean,
Okay.
So you
so
did something
that
about it.
argument is kind
I
of a moot
respect that.
point at this point.
You don't like to get, you like the dish shit, but you don't like the get it. That's what I
I can
noticed.
take it because my thing is that I understand as a man, right, that men can make up for a lack of aesthetics in many other ways. Okay, women are attracted to status and income the most, not looks. So just yeah, so I mean that's kind of like attraction. Fortunately for men, is not symmetrical. If a woman's ugly, she's fucked. If a guy's ugly, he can make up for other ways. You know?
No, because I've been seeing some men talk to some ugly bitches with money. Like bitches with money is, and that's another thing. Another thing too.
Because that dude has money too, probably.
Type shit.
Yeah.
So it doesn't. So
I have a
men,
question.
a man's status and income is everything. I mean, look at how many. The Gucci Mane famously said it. You know, my money makes me handsome, and he's with a baddie right now, right? A lot of women will look at Gucci Mane and be like, oh my god, he's disgusting. Well, he could pull almost any chick. Why? Because of his status and his money. So men are afforded more variance when it comes to their attraction. But yes, anyway. Anybody else?
I wanted to ask just one question.
Yeah, sure.
Piggybacking off of what you were saying, like your ideal woman or whatever the case is. So you said you didn't want her like to embarrass you or anything like that,
Mhm.
right? So goofy is like a deal breaker.
Goofy in what way? Like we're at a public function and she's over here being loud and obnoxious?
Well, not loud and obnoxious, but you know, she's like having fun, dancing, whatever, like just being herself.
Well,
Life of the party.
she needs to be a lady when we're out in public.
But if there's music, she still has to like.
I don't want her twerking or doing any of this.
No, not about twerking.
stuff.
Of course, no, twerking is definitely like being a hoish, obviously.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like, you know, she goes, whatever, says, babe, let's go dance or whatever the case is. Like, is that goofy to you?
If it's under my direction and my authority, then that's one thing. But if it's like, you know, her doing a bunch of fuck shit that would embarrass me, then that's different.
She's doing the electric slide. Is that?
I mean, now we're getting into semantics here a little bit.
No, I'm asking. So
I mean, yeah, if everyone else is doing an electric slide and she's not making herself like causing a scene to herself, I mean, it is what it is. It's not that big.
Okay, but she's the only one doing the electric slide. No one else is
That
doing
would be
it.
weird.
Really?
That would
You
be
wouldn't like that
strange.
she's being out like herself. She's being outgoing.
Here's the thing. I'm going to give you guys some game. You guys can take my advice or not. You don't have to. But the reality is a woman is a representation of her man. So if your girl acts a certain way or behaves a certain way, right? If I see a girl, right? If I'm at Target and I see her slap up her guy, or if I see her being loud or rude or whatever it may be, I know deep down her boyfriend's a pussy because he doesn't have the balls to tell her, yo, this is unacceptable fucking behavior. Stop acting like this, or you're single. Most guys don't have the balls to put their girls in place. So when I see a woman that's overbearing and annoying, I know her man's a bitch by default. So what I'm saying is that when a woman acts out of pocket, what you're inadvertently doing is making your man look bad in the process.
Okay.
Not only do you embarrass yourself, you embarrass your man, which is why so many guys hate girls that operate a certain way, because they know deep down that the responsibility of me having a girl is if she behaves a way, I'm going to look crazy. Regardless of how I behave. I could be the best dude on earth, but if she acts crazy, a woman is a mere reflection of your man's masculinity.
Yeah. Okay.
So if you do the electric slide by yourself, you're going to look weird.
I'm
And
the
so-
prize.
And so will I in the process.
I'm the prize.
We're both going to look weird
Okay.
because you're a representation of me.
All right, but now does that not go the other way as well?
What do you mean?
Does the man not represent the woman
The girl?
as well?
Here's the thing. No one really cares about a woman's status. They care about the man's status. There's a reason why a woman takes a man's last name and not the other way around. The man is the leader.
Oh.
Women don't lead anything. The only thing women lead relationships to is the end. Because if when a woman is in a leadership role, she's eventually going to get tired of her man and leave his ass.
Misogyny.
And that's the truth.
Okay.
So if you're with the guy, by default, he's done something correct. Men have to
Okay.
perform to be able to get women in the first place, correct?
Right.
They have to meet a certain prerequisite. In your case, 6 foot, $100,000 per year. That man had to become that.
Not really, because like I said, I'm single. But yeah.
I'm saying hypothetically, if you dated you.
hypothetically, yeah. Okay.
Like men have to work to be attractive. Women don't.
That's debatable.
Because
sometimes we gotta
because there's some females that they just the ugly duckling for the rest of their life.
They can still be attractive to men, though. An average girl that is average looking can still get attention from above average men.
Yeah, average looking. I'm talking about ugly ducklings.
Even ugly girls get love.
Yeah, that's the fuck.
Yeah.
They might not get a millionaire, but they're still gonna get somebody.
Yeah.
Hell, they might get a millionaire for a night. Who knows? He might want some strange.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Slow Tuesday.
Anything else?
No, that was all.
Cool.
I just like being on the show and I learned a lot.
Okay. I hope you apply some of it. She probably won't, but that's fine.
I will.
Crypto Reset goes, okay, Shrek, enjoy your 3 kids, single life forever, and 17 cats. This
You
is-
can I
Go
say
ahead.
something?
Yeah,
to
go
that?
ahead, sure.
All right. So Shrek, yeah, thank you. I take that as a compliment actually, because I do like Shrek, first and foremost. And second of all, I had your dad bend backwards last night.
I don't think that was. Oh, never mind.
All right, we got here last one. What we at?
Yeah, we're good.
We're caught up?
Yep.
Cool. All right, guys, we got our million sub party, man. It's coming out January 14th. We got a place locked in. It's a rooftop party, man. It's gonna be lit. Check us out. Buy the tickets. Tickets are currently on sale. I think the $500 tickets are all sold out. So yeah. And then Mo, you had something? Oh yeah. And then if you guys want to do a consultation with me or Fresh, man, go ahead and book with Eric, Real Eric the Great on Instagram. It's not cheap, but you guys can book 10 or 20-minute increments. And yeah, other than that, man, we'll be back on Wednesday for our 2-year anniversary show.
Yeah.
We'll have a special guest for y'all that you may or may not know.
Keep liking.
And other than that, guys, like the video on the way out, especially for my hair, because I'm losing it after this episode. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.
Peace.
All the night is my world.